Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize. Oh, we've got a different animal here messing with us.
Two kitties.
Yeah, it's Jasmine
two kitties.
now.
Rock is downstairs. Rock is downstairs.
It's okay, we have our Rodem cosplayer. It's fine.
Oh, I've got a.
You're cheating. You're cheating, Jasmine.
I've got a guest circle here that is gone now. There we go. All right.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh my God. She is being feisty right now.
Oh, she's also being distracted.
Yes. Yes.
Kitty's playing with kitties.
Yes, for sure, and it's fun to play.
But
with Jasmine.
if you don't want her on the desk, you just do this.
No. Oh,
Ooh, love you, I love you, I love you.
actually,
I love you.
she seems to be okay with
Oh,
that.
she
right?
wants it.
You're
She
scratching
wants it.
her. That's
yes,
why.
I was
so-
smothering and
Yeah.
come here. See,
Yeah, there
you
you
want
go.
him to stay. They're like, oh, she wants me there. I must leave. I must cat.
Oh man.
She means the opposite, but I still must cat. You're lost, Jasmine. Sorry, the baby girl.
Alrighty.
All right. Whew.
So what do we got going on today?
So there was a Steve trailer.
Oh, are you a Steve Fox fan?
Oh, honey, yes.
I mean, I've been hearing.
She's kind of got like the Maximilian problem where she likes blonde boys who punch things.
Oh.
No.
Well, I mean,
That's not true.
I've heard that he looks kind of funky in that trailer.
He
like-
definitely looks like he's been like maybe taking some steroids or something in the way his facial structure is.
You
Yeah,
leave that
uh-huh.
handsome motherfucking man alone, number one. Number two, he took fashion sense from Yashiro. He's got a sexy little collar now, too. That I'm saying it's the SNK, influence in style and fashion. We've already seen it in Street Fighter 6. We are now seeing it in Tekken 8.
We already saw it in Leo Super.
That's another thing, you guys. Thanks to my homie King J, he was very blatantly, obviously pointing out that Leo does whips fucking super to the
Like
T.
the side by side
to
is
the
actually
T
hilarious.
in Tekken 8. And that's not the first one either. We're gonna show you that clip later in the show. Or should we just do it now?
You can just gush about that later.
All right, fine.
'cause
I
I
want to gush about Steve later.
That's fine. That's fine.
When you're not around, I'm a gush.
Yeah.
And,
Like,
and
when I hit the road, you guys can do whatever the hell you
yeah,
want. I'm not the boss of you.
yes, F you, but I love you, but F you, Tech and Tim for making me love Steve so much, because that's kind of what happened. Just, I've noticed this character before in the past, but then, like, after him mating him, and then me failing miserably trying to learn him and stuff, but it's okay.
Dude,
I still like him.
I literally like saw him in Tekken 4. I was like, this character's pretty cool. Let me try. This is the coolest fucking mechanical character I've ever seen. What the fuck? Oh, he's overpowered. That's great.
Because he doesn't have like kicks, right? They're
No,
dodges.
he's just
They're
all
dodges.
he's-
Yeah.
It's like Vanessa. It's boy Vanessa.
Yeah, except Vanessa at least has jump CD, which is fucking dumb. She at least gets one dumbass kick.
She ain't got no albatross. That's all I have to say. Anyways, okay, we'll talk about that later. Let's have you gush
All right, so
about a thing.
our friends over at Saigados are throwing a magical mystical event this Friday. And if you know anything about Saigados, first off, they're awesome. But secondly, they're also huge Hyper Neo Geo 64 fans like myself. Turns out that they actually own a set of them.
Jealous!
And they will be bringing it to a venue on Friday in Chino, California. So if you've never played Buriki 1 and you live in Southern California, now is the time to do it.
No, now is not the time. You get your asses there. We're gonna be there because it's Buriki freaking 1, okay? Like, oh, I needed to get those pictures. I can grab them during the show.
What is Rat's Nest? Is it like?
So
Yes,
I was
okay.
going to get to that.
Sorry.
So Rat's Nest is a relatively new retro nerd hangout.
Okay.
So they actually have like a Sega UFO catcher there. They have a couple of candy cabs. They have like comics and like vintage anime on the walls and shit like that. It's an old retro nerd hangout.
Yes.
Huh.
Which, like, I saw the
It
pictures
looks
of it.
so
Was
cool.
fucking fire.
This place looks awesome. Like, I had friends in Chino, and sadly they moved, like, over 8 years ago. I haven't been around Chino since, like, oh my god, like, 2016. I had no idea this existed. And, you know, my parents and my family moved out to Rancho. So I've known and been around Chino, always drive through to City of Industry and stuff to visit my friends. But this place looks so cool. I wish this was around, like, 10 plus years ago, because honestly.
It opened 2 years ago, I believe. It's like pretty new, honestly, like in terms of
it's very new
hangout location stuff.
You said 20.
I'm just finding
21?
these are pictures on Google Maps. Oh,
Yeah,
You could just go to their. Don't they have a Twitter?
They do have a Twitter.
Yes.
So you can follow them there and check out their
Yes,
stuff. But
yes,
also,
yes.
if you just look at like their Google online reviews and stuff like that, they have a bunch of photos. That photo right there is actually phenomenal.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah.
is such a cool ass looking hangout.
It's just a retro nerd lounge that also
It's
deals in like used
very
games
cozy,
and
yes.
apparently dojins. I don't know what I'm looking at there.
I don't know either, but
Look,
they have.
dude, Key the Metal Idol on VHS.
Idol! I immediately saw Key.
Nothing makes me feel older than Key on VHS.
What the hell?
This down here?
Yes,
Yeah.
I literally zeroed in on that when you mentioned it. Is that the Sam Show ones above? Like, oh man, that is a nice.
I love the Slayers in
I
the
know,
middle.
they have freaking Slayers. They've got, oh my god, that is a nice ass looking VHS setup.
So anyways, this venue, they will be having a Buriki 1 event, courtesy of Saigados and Guile Winquote. And so you should totally check it out. They will be streaming it. And additionally, as a little side note, depending on how Buriki 1 goes down, how many people show up, whatever, they will also be bringing the remainder of the fighting games that are on the Hyper 64.
I get my Sam Show.
Which means they will bring the Hyper 64 version of Wild Ambition, which shits all over the PlayStation version if you've ever played that one.
I cannot wait.
I forget, the Wild Ambition only exists in the arcade on Hyper Neo 64.
And there's a PlayStation release.
Right. But I mean in the arcades.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they will be bringing Samurai Showdowns 1 and 2 for the Hyper 64. And I'd be willing to bet money that, like, if you played anything on the Hyper 64, it wasn't Sam Show 2.
I mean, I still remember seeing it. It was at, God, I think it was like at B4 or B3 or one of those things. Like, I remember seeing it at one of those events because it was like, look, the new 3D Sam Show, and everyone was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because like you get knocked out of the boat and
I
stuff.
played the
like,
first one, but I've never
Ring
played the
outs.
second one.
Yeah.
They had ring outs,
Mm-hmm.
which was great.
So what's Guile Winquote, by the way?
That's another
That's
Twitter user.
that's the guy who's helping.
Oh, okay. That's just literally
Yes.
That's
one
his
guy.
name.
It's one guy.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because at the top it says.
Isn't that his Twitter tag?
Guile
Yeah,
Winquote.
Guile
Yeah,
Winquote.
Guile Winquote
I
is
think
his
the
Twitter tag.
I think the original post actually has like the link to the @ and everything too as well.
Yeah.
But bruh, like we get to play Buriki 1. Like how many Buriki 1s are there even in the entire U.S.? Like 10 maybe. Like it is not easy to play in the States. Not even it's not even easy to play in Japan because it's like it's old and obscure now.
Right.
I mean, honestly, the first time I ever got to play it was in Japan, at Mikaido.
I mean,
Yeah, because we were really
literally-
lucky
yes.
to be there
Yes.
at Mikado while they were having a Buriki event.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Dashno Chris, he says it's Guile Winquote is a YouTube channel that I should follow. I follow 0 YouTube channels, so
Sure.
I've just never bothered. So
Maybe we'll try to get him to check it out. Maybe.
But I definitely am looking forward to having the opportunity to maybe learn how to play Guy in this fucking game. Because when, like, I know how to play Guy in 11.
right, yeah.
But we were told that even though he's the pro tag of Buriki 1, he's actually, like, the hardest character to be good with in the game.
Interesting.
And so
okay.
I just played Silver instead like an asshole.
Because is he top tier or something? Or...
He's fundamentally the boss of the game, and he's the other character in 11.
Right,
So I kind of knew what his
yeah,
game plan was.
Okay.
Well, I just played a Muay Thai guy.
whose name I can't remember or pronounce because that's
I
way
always,
outside of
I
my
always
skill
get,
level.
I always get afraid to pronounce it,
Like
so I don't.
Panatat Patak or something like that.
Right, yeah, okay.
Sit Patak. That's
Okay,
what it is.
okay.
Which
Thank
I
you.
know I'm pronouncing it wrong because I
But
don't know shit about that
you
language.
you did it better than me, so there you go.
Yeah,
I
but
just-
I know for goddamn sure I don't know how to pronounce that name. But that's like one of the beautiful things about Buriki 1 is that it's the actual like true old school mixed martial arts fighting game. Is
Right.
that everyone is some random fighting style from their region, and they play super dramatically differently from each other,
Right,
regardless of
right.
there's just the mechanical element of Buriki. The downside is that high level Buriki 1 is a lot more like shenanigan and abuse of the judgment system than it is actually playing it.
Right,
Like
right.
it's like the old like the boxing thing where if you just land a bunch of jabs you get better points. So like high level Buriki 1 results in a lot of shin kicking just for judgment points.
Right. I mean, is there going to be a tournament for this game here, or is it just going to be chill and have fun kind of thing?
There is apparently at 7 p.m. according to the image on the screen.
So you get to warm up.
Oh yeah. I see.
You get to warm up. You get to mess around playing it a little bit, and then you could try your luck in tournament.
And they're gonna be there like trying to help people learn how to play the game, especially because like unless you know how to play Buriki, nobody has the muscle memory for this game because of its control system.
I mean, even okay. So obviously the controls are left and right with the buttons, right? And there's only the two buttons, and then all the attacks are with the joystick. Now I see Dash No Chris mentioned that it's an 8-way stick attack. So are the diagonals harder to attack with because it's
Not really.
Honestly, when I was playing it, I did not think so at all. And if you took any type of kickboxing, MMA, or martial arts, you can kind of strategically like plan in your head which ways you want to move, how you want to kick, you want to go to the side and do like a low shin kick, things like that, because that actually helps me play.
Because the only thing the reason why I ask is just from a technical standpoint.
It dead zones and input range.
Like
I did not find it a problem.
If you accidentally click down and then diagonal, you know what I mean, kind of a thing.
I mean, being an old 3D game, it probably also has something to do with having a longer input buffer, so it's giving you like a chance.
And probably you can probably cancel some of those moves into the diagonal.
Yeah, I never found it to be problematic. But yeah, Chris also points out something really good there.
What?
Is that it has real world sponsors in the game.
Yes.
So it literally has Boss Coffee logos everywhere, which is amazing. And then calling it SNK Boss Coffee Syndrome is fucking hilarious.
And what the sad thing about that is too is like this was before all the games had all the online functionality, so the Boss Coffee is there forever.
Another thing is that like you don't move the controller very fast. You don't in order to do the moves right, it's not fast. It's not what you're used to playing fighting games. You actually have to just slow down and really get like a feel for the movement in game in order to help you do the right kicks, do the right punches, and to move around properly. So you actually take your time playing.
It sounds almost like a weird old school karate champ / ER Kung Fu kind of style thing,
Kind of, a little bit of that feel.
I mean, even some of those games, like even For Honor, where you have to decide where you're attacking from and stuff like that. It's a lot more methodical.
I never played For Honor. I never played that one.
It's a lot more methodical, especially like the game itself is paced a bit slower than a lot of fighting games we're used to, especially because also nobody's jumping around and stuff.
Yeah.
And so like even like Silver has charge moves, and they're just like dum-da-dum-da-dum-dum. And it just feels natural. It works.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, just like don't go into this game thinking you gotta like mash and wiggle the controller around frantically. Like it's a very, very, how can I say this? It's just a really interesting game.
It has a bit, really is. It has pacing a lot more like some of the pro wrestling games.
Yeah.
That's interesting because, I mean, I could imagine that, because this is a game that came out at the time that it did, that it never got any balance patches. I'm sure the game is not particularly balanced, and like you said, there's ways to abuse the judgment system. I gotta wonder what like a really balanced like if they ever had a chance to make a Buriki 1 hyper fighting edition, like would turn out.
Oh,
Well,
no.
one
Oh,
one
no.
of Oda's interviews, he did say he wouldn't be against making another one.
Right,
Like it's
yeah.
on the list of things that could theoretically happen someday.
Right, right.
He's not written it off completely, which is the most hope I've been given in a long time.
And what the interesting thing is, even if they made a new one, you could probably really easily turn into a twin stick game.
Dude, yeah, make it fucking Skate.
Right, yeah, exactly, right. And
Did
so
you ever play Skate?
No.
Oh god,
Skate's
Skate was
fire.
the greatest game, dude. But yeah, I mean, you could even move left and right with the left stick and attack with the right stick, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I just feel like with it being so minimalist with the controller, like you're either gonna get people who love it or hate it. And honestly, that's kind of its charm and
Well,
what makes it stand out than any other fighting game I have truly like ever played.
I mean, in all fairness, like it does have the benefit of being so weird that I don't think anybody actually hates it. They're more like,
I
that's
think
interesting.
yeah, it's more like a don't understand
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
like-
don't understand this,
And
but
it's
good
like,
for you.
I love it, or the novelty's neat, and then they walk away.
It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, again, if you're in SoCal, this is your chance to like finally
Yeah,
play it.
I really highly suggest you guys push yourselves as much as you possibly can to make it out there on Friday. Because, like, I
mean,
think it's
obviously,
going
if
to be
you're in
so cool.
SoCal, right?
Yeah.
And only if
I'm not,
you're in
I'm not.
SoCal.
I'm not saying like if you're in
No, you have
Philadelphia,
to
fly
fly
out.
right now
yeah.
to this hole-in-the-wall event. Yes.
But-
Spend $1,200 or more
But, you know, I
getting
mean,
out
if
here.
you're in California, you know, take a couple hour drive, you know, no big deal.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, and again, like there might be a chance that towards the end of the night or something, they'll throw in Samurai Showdown or Wild Ambition, and that's always a fun time too. And I still have really awkwardly fond memories of Wild Ambition, so I kind of want to play that again. So yeah, totally check that out. Show them some love,
Okay,
etc., etc.
what time is tournament starting?
So the tournament starts at 7 p.m. Casuals start at 3 p.m. But I think the doors open at 1.
Okay, so you could literally make it an all-day thing if you wanted
Yeah.
to. All right, cool,
They
cool,
say
cool.
they're going to provide Buriki 1 controllers, too. So.
Yes, that's another thing. Unless
I mean, I imagine
you
they're
know
probably
on
somebody.
any joystick,
Well, I know they
right?
have a couple of like candy cabs and MVSs at the venue, so they might just be dropping in
Right,
the
yeah.
new stick assembly, or they could just have
I
it
mean,
connected.
Yeah,
What-
I don't know.
Like
how
they could be
that.
doing it like
when they
Super Gun
have
style.
when they have specific Buriki 1 controllers, did they actually move the buttons to the left?
Mhm.
And they actually did.
Yeah, it is literally left, right, stick.
Okay. Because you could technically just play it on the regular
You could.
cabinet and move with the
Yeah,
right
but I mean the
hand.
thing is, you'd be surprised how natural the game feels in its natural
Right.
state.
Yeah.
So like if someone gave me a regular arcade stick, I'd start playing like Seth Killian instead.
That is true. Going ahead and in your Twitter, I tossed in a few of our pictures of going to Mikado and playing Buriki 1 while they were having a tournament going on.
Okay.
Playing in that little, what was it, like monthly tournament they have?
I'm not even sure it was monthly.
I don't know, but being able to play in that, holy shit, this is such a random dream come true that I didn't even have my mind set on doing, let alone playing, but it just happened.
Which is extra funny too,
Which is
because we
great.
went to Mikado with the intent of visiting Mikado, which is a
Uh,
very well known arcade. It has a lot of history.
Okay, so if you guys are huge fans of High Score Girl, the anime, this is literally the arcade, they base a lot of that on. And not only that, but their arcade mascot girl is like, I don't know who did it first. I don't know if High Score Girl did it or if they did it first. I need to research that. But High Score Girl and the Mikado arcade mascot girl, they look like they're twins.
Well, I mean, on top of that, there literally was just a collab going on while we were there too. They had Gacha Machine collabs.
Okay, so it was just collab then. Because I was like, wait a minute. Anyway.
Okay.
So
But-
if you don't know, this is one of the very historic, very popular Tokyo arcades.
Don't ask me what neighborhood it's in. I can't help you there. But it's like right around the corner from a train station. Like,
yeah, so this is
literally.
basically, and this is how old school it is. You can still smoke in there. There's a whole section where I could not breathe after a good 5 minutes. I was like, my side is aching and I feel gross. I gotta move over here.
Is it technically in Shinjuku?
Is it Shinjuku? Didn't see it. It seemed further.
I mean, it might be like the outskirts.
We were pretty far out. So, funny enough, when we went here, the homies at SNK took us over here. And we got to enjoy lunch at one of their favorite sushi joints. And then they're just like...
Which was phenomenal.
Oh my god, which was like one of the best experiences ever that we had in Japan thus far. And then they're just like, yo, let's go to the arcade. And yeah, dream come
it was
true.
cool because it was like KK's like, by the way, they're running a Buriki 1 event, so they actually asked us to be here for it. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, we did not know.
So.
And seeing you and KK play KOF and you just ruining his life with Blue Mary was actually highly comical.
It was so funny. He's like, yeah, your Yamazaki needs some work, but fuck, dude. You fucking Mary, what the hell?
So
there's the controls.
Yeah,
right
you can
there.
see the controls right there. It's just 2 buttons and a stick. That's it. Simplicity. So simple.
Yeah. But this game's a trip, and we've talked about it many a time. Oh, fair enough.
Oh, Takara no Baba. Okay.
That sounds a bit more, yeah. So yeah, and there's my bearded ass browsing the characters, and I was like, okay.
Yep.
But yeah, like we've talked about it, we've gushed about it several times, but now if you're around, use your chance to play it, and if not, then at least tune into the stream and watch a bunch of people who are terrible at it try to learn it. It'll be fun. Because I know I'm going to be terrible.
At least you'll learn something from it. No matter what, you'll take something from the experience. And again, it's such a unique, cool-ass game. So if you can, please, come through. Come through and hit us up on SNKronize Twitter DMs or something so we know that you're coming. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And it's only like 2 days away.
But I'm not sure how long we can actually stay, though. Because we still have to figure out what's going on with Rock, if he's going to be in tow or not.
Yeah, that's the other thing, like...
So we may only be there for like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, we don't have a babysitter anymore.
Do you know if the rat nest is pet friendly?
Do not.
I would not bring him there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more like even if it is, like there's probably going to be enough of a crowd in there that he's going to be uncomfortable and or wiggly.
Bring him, period.
Okay.
I mean, he needs a stroller, so like until we get a stroller, maybe we can do that. But yeah. Anyway, so that is Buriki 1 tournament. We're gonna play Buriki 1. I haven't played Buriki 1 since 2020 in Japan. Damn. So this will be awesome.
No, not an actual baby. A dog.
A fur baby.
He is our child, but he is a Shih Tzu. A precious one.
Okay, so topic 2.
No.
Okay. Bam Bam Game Monster, that pop-up we've been talking about in Osaka, has released another new wave of KOF 13 merch.
Seriously,
to a point that I'm actually excited. By the way, I need to know. I really might actually buy one of those plushies from
the
Rat's Nest.
Which plush?
They have an SCP plush in there that really just makes me laugh.
Well, that'd be a great way to support them. So there you go. Anyways, yes, he is a little shishu. But Bam Bam Game Monster Osaka has, ever since they opened a few months ago, my God, are they getting some of the best freaking SNK KOF merch ever.
And so I linked us to this one in particular because this one's making me gush, and it's one of the 2 in this set that actually really have me excited.
Yeah.
Which also, you know my opinion of KOF 13, so if I'm this excited...
Yeah, that is true.
These are basically little photo trading card sets of all the cutscene images.
Oh, dang. Okay,
So that's why you see the big sample across every single one of them, because these are cutscenes directly from game.
So here we see Goodest Boy Adelheid. But it's all the cutscenes and basically all the endings and stuff. So, yes, there is a Mary in there because all the secret agents are working behind the scenes. But there's also the Adelheid stuff. There's Botan. Like...
Botan.
It's gotta be Botan.
Botan.
So, yeah, if you've ever seen, like, all the art and cutscenes from 13, like, you know there's some really cool shit in here. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for some of this stuff.
More down here.
Yeah,
too.
there's enough pictures they had to make 2 sets.
More.
They appear to come in packs of 5.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
was
just 5 random pictures.
So
at a
it
time.
is gotcha style, though. Okay.
Yeah, they're basically
They're
trading
blinds.
card packs.
Right.
Yeah, they're all blinds.
That's a really funny typo, by the way.
That is funny.
My favorite KOF character, Botox.
I don't even know if that's typo. Oh, think it was. Okay.
Yeah, but actually, if you scroll down to the second set, and then I think it was the middle row. Yep, middle row, slightly to the right. Botan. One more to the right. There you go.
Botan. Botan, my favorite rice candy, childhood candy.
My
ever.
favorite instant overhead.
Still, Botan rice candy with the rice paper that melts in your mouth when you eat it. I freaked out so many. Dude, I remember taking my little rice candies to school and freaking out like all of the suburban kids. Because I'm just like, hey, you want a piece of candy? Look, I'll eat it with the wrapper on. And they would freak out and think like I was the weirdest person on the face of the earth. And they couldn't comprehend that it's made out of rice paper. It dissolves in your mouth. You can eat it too. And they just thought I was like the weirdest freaking thing on the planet. And I was lying.
A paste eater.
And see,
Some
conversely,
shit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
and conversely,
it's like,
when I was younger, I opened a pack of magic cards and was not happy with the card I pulled, so I ate it.
You ate the card?
I ate the card.
Hey, at least you didn't put sand in your sandwich to add crunch.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true.
So, yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
I have nothing to say right now.
You know, the thing is, like, you would imagine it tastes worse. That's what I'll go with. I wouldn't say the card tasted good, but I'll say it's not as bad as you'd think.
Wait a minute, you actually ate a sandwich.
No,
Not
I
him.
didn't.
Who
I
did?
Didn't.
Who did?
That was Ultra David.
Oh, I think you told me about
He would take the sandwich that his mom would make him out to the backyard. He would add sand to it to give it crunch.
I swear to God.
That boy has done some wild things.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but this is not even quite the coolest item in the merch here. So let's go to their page and hit the media tab. Because they also retweet a lot of stuff, so going to their media tab is way easier. There's one here that I'm losing my shit over, and I really might have to suck it up and buy.
No, we already agreed you're gonna suck it up and buy it.
Yeah, okay, fine.
The question was, do we buy 1 or 3?
Yeah,
like, what are you
that's true.
talking about? Jesus.
Yeah, so these are new retro acrylics and stuff that they're releasing really cool little stuff for.
Right.
Look at how cool those are, damn
Yeah.
it.
These boxes look way bigger than
yeah,
they
I know,
are,
right?
So.
The boxes look so nice. Yes. Yes, the answer is yes.
So there's those card ones. I definitely need a few of those. Tote bag, alright, cool.
This is all celebration for the new rollback version that's coming out?
Yes.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, promoting Global Match.
You know, I didn't know they put that on a shirt. I kind of want one of those shirts.
The new TV acrylics are cute.
These ones here.
Yeah.
Are these shirts?
Are those shirts or are those
I
the
think
Those
tote
are the
bags?
totes.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
going
do-
to put money that they're on a shirt, too.
I do believe they are. There's
putting
some new
money on
shirts
that.
in the line too if we go further down. But there's one more stop we have to
Not
make
yet.
first.
We're going to. We're still on merch. Anyway.
So they're just
So-
saying these are two-sided, basically.
Two-sided cute chibi acrylics. You got the chibi SD, and then you've got like the full body chibi. So
Right.
there you go.
Oh my god, there it is.
Holy shit! Like when we saw this, I thought it was a wall scroll.
It's like a bath towel,
It
right?
is a towel. That's a towel.
Yeah,
Look at that
this
thing.
is a bath towel, but it's also a bath towel of one of the coolest pictures in all of the Ash Saga. that chronicles the entirety of Ash Saga.
I am sorry, not sorry. Why can't we have towels this fucking cool, you know, on a regular basis? Look at the high resolution on that freaking towel.
It's got even all the boss character people and all the stories.
It's every boss from the saga, as well as every like major side character and all the pro tags in the saga.
That is a towel.
Because Shion, Magaki, Mukai, Oswald's there because he doesn't get to show up other ways.
Botan is there too.
Botan's there. Adelheid and Rose are there.
Everybody.
It's so sick.
It's like such good
Also,
art.
just scroll up a little bit. Look at the price tag.
That is only a $25 towel. You do not
with the exchange rate, it's actually less.
You do not want to know how much I spent on a 97 towel.
That's a beach towel, in all fairness. It's like 4 times bigger than this.
Still, dude.
Yeah, it was really expensive.
That shit was $75. I bought you a $75 beach towel.
Yeah.
I mean,
which I'm going to hang up as like a giant wall scroll mural.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You don't want to use this.
So that's why we're thinking about buying 3 of them. One to use, one to hang up, and one to keep in mint condition, right?
Oh my god, you're actually going to use one?
Yes, because it's just
Who doesn't
so
want
nice.
Adelheid wrapped around them like that?
God, when you say it like that.
Oh, so 4 now.
I don't love 13 that much, sir. All right.
But Adelheid's a good boy.
Yes,
Okay.
you love him more.
Yeah.
Anyways.
More retro acrylics.
I love that retro my acrylic. That is like one of the best acrylics I've seen of her. And then the bike, it's so small. It's so tiny. Yeah. It's like you feel
I'm glad
so
this
cheated.
one comes with the like little background elements though.
Yeah.
For the stand.
You're so cheated on that one.
Bruh.
Oh my god, you can get Benny Maru's fucking earrings or Leona's
the earrings.
freaking earrings.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And
I need like 4 pairs of each.
And that's
because
not all.
I'm going to lose them.
There's also the items next to them, which you should totally click on because they're freakishly adorable.
Hang on a second. This is like literally the
zoom in on that shit.
Like I really want the fact. I really hope that these earrings explode, but they probably won't.
They
don't
do
worry.
not, sir.
Everyone has made explosive.
Yeah, I know, right?
When I said I wanted them on Twitter, people were like, "You got to be careful; those explode."
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna be able to get those through customs shipping bombs like that?
Yes, they are the
jokes
bomb.
everywhere.
Yes, those are the bombs.
Yes, we're gonna get to that, sir.
Yes, we hate all of you and your puns. Just kidding.
So
we are nothing but puns. Okay, first of all, the backgrounds are so freaking cool, number 1. Number 2, do you guys know what those are?
I mean, if you read chat, because someone doesn't like, appreciate the idea of pacing. Spoilers!
Okay, go on ahead and tell them what it is.
I'm just gonna read from his, fine. The Athena and Billy Khan acrylics here are muddlers, which is cocktail or coffee stirrers.
Oh, is that what they are?
Yes.
I almost thought that they were like something that you could grab them and like use them and slide them on the background and be like.
So in all fairness, so did I.
So did I.
But the thing
I'm not
is,
gonna lie, I thought so too until I saw the Billy.
Well, so the thing that threw me off about it is why would Athena's be sideways while Billy's is actually vertical? He's not like a popsicle stick character.
Because she's psycho balling your drink, so it'll taste better.
But in all fairness, also the description actually does call them muddlers. So
yeah, but you could also use the Billy one and just like go behind a bookshelf and just be like, I'm Billy Khan.
Yeah, no, like the popsicle stick plays.
Yeah, you
for
totally
sure.
could. Really happy that I can add to my collection of fighting game muddlers because I actually have a Monon one from the Street Fighter 6 cafe. You haven't seen it?
I didn't even know they had any. Okay.
It was from that pop-up that Fugu went to.
Yeah. Shout outs and thank you again so much to Fugu because he straight got me a Monon muddler and it is so cute. I will post it up and show you. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna make a pink purple drink and put her in there and stir it so everyone can see and know what they are.
And then we can put a Blue Mary next to it. We can just have alcoholic wrestling waifus.
You know, why aren't we, fuck it. We'll just do that on the show.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'll just make a Blue Mary and a pretty purpley lavender color changing drink. Yeah, okay, we'll do that because...
Okay, now in all fairness, if they had made Billy stick the entire length of the stir, that would have been really fun.
Yeah. So it should have been a sideways one like Athena, and it should have been his, like,
But when he gets to the top of the drink, it's gonna look like he's stirring it anyways with his cane, so it's fine.
Real talk. Chef Raptor doing all the like shitty drawings of the meme images of like this is so and so's button and it's like their palm and it takes up half the fucking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God.
Needs to make muddlers of those with the extended limbs and hitboxes and shit.
That'd be funny.
And now someone actually needs to make a disjointed hitbox muddler.
Oh no.
I am brainwalating right now,
Right?
thanks to you, and I am gonna do something for next
What
year.
are these?
Ink pens.
Oh.
Actually, those ones might be styluses. I haven't read them thoroughly, but I know they do make pens.
I want the Iori, and that's
Just for the
about
little
it.
charm.
Just for the charm, and yeah, the muddlers and the earrings. Like, gotta get those earrings.
Yeah, like the thing is,
again, they got so much. They got too much good
yeah,
stuff.
BBGM is doing this really smart too because they keep releasing these waves that have at least one or two fucking awesome things. So it basically guarantees repeat customers.
Yes.
Like that's really smart.
No, that is.
Like I'm sure they're already tired of our asses, and they haven't even met us yet because of our friend who keeps going in there for us on our behalf.
And then,
so we'll just
I'm
have
still
to
buying
see.
shit from resellers on Zen Market because I don't have a fucking choice. Because the Mary magnet was way
Look.
too hard to get, apparently.
Right.
I mean, we tried.
But you did manage to find
Yeah.
it, right? Yeah.
Yes. Shout outs to Zen Market, because even though we have friends who are buying this stuff in the store for us, you can still get some things from some resellers on Zen Market from Bam Bam Game Monster. We love
some
you
of them,
guys
because it's also like some of them are just blind. And
yeah, and you know, if you keep getting repeat characters, because boy did we.
Yeah.
We got like 5 of something and 6 of something
Yeah,
else.
or it's like-
so it makes sense to just go resell it on Zen.
Yeah, that and like who here at this table really wants Athena stuff? So you know, there's going to be characters you want and characters you don't care
Next
about.
thing you know, you got 6 Takumas. Exactly.
Flawless.
Thank you, Hiro-kun.
They're still here.
I
I love how you have them at the ready. It's
They're
beautiful.
Still here.
They're never gonna
No,
leave.
the funny thing is,
They're
I was
never
looking
gonna
at it, I was
leave.
like, wait, was it 6 or 5? No, it was 6. It
Yeah.
was literally 6.
Okay, you know what? That'll be your T-shirt for next year for Evo. We're
Dude,
just gonna
actually,
have.
this would be a great T-shirt. Just
Yeah,
this.
no, we're
Yeah.
gonna have that and just be like, I don't know. We'll think of a funny pun with 6 Takumas and some kind of Japanese pun.
I mean, we could also do that whatever that shirt was that's like just Takuma and Takuma and Takuma.
See, no, that's exactly
Oh, right,
exactly
yeah.
what I was thinking. We give him like the 8-bit shades, and we give him the 8-bit shades, the meme shades, and just have like cards and money just flying all over the background, and that will be your shirt for Evo next year. We've been saying for the past 3 Evos that we need a James shirt, and if we're not gonna do
those
the Kyo one of you want to play some KOF, then we got to do 6 Takuma. High roller 6 Takuma James.
No, I mean, honestly, I will never get rid of those cards because they are the ultimate proof of my RNG factor. So
I
you
didn't
know.
believe you until that happened.
Oh fuck yeah, Chris! Hell yeah!
What's that one?
He's thanking us for pointing him at Zen Market because you managed to get some really old, like cool collection.
1983
Okay.
anime guidebook for Miyazaki's
Directorial debut.
Thank you. I'm trying to look past Jasmine,
Yeah,
and I couldn't
For
do
the
it.
1978 TV series Mirai Shonen
Conan.
Future Boy Conan.
Wow. Good lord. I'm telling you, you guys, you gotta go on Zen Market and find those gems.
Oh, dang.
So more two-sided keychains.
These keychains right here, these are hot.
They're pretty cute. Like,
And I don't think they're blind. I think
don't-
you get to choose. I don't know, don't take my word on it, but I'm hoping they're not blind, alright? Like, they don't look like they're gonna be blind to me. They look like you have an option, a choice. So,
Oh, nice.
I'm not too into those. Didn't think
Yeah.
that
Oh,
much
I
about
didn't
them.
notice it was the same guy on the rows. It's only
Yeah.
the 3. It's only the 3 Japan team right here.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not too into those ones.
I mean, again, like, obviously, KOF 13, and, you know, I was thinking about it from our discussion from a couple of weeks back about, you know, what we can do to get SNK games more popular. And, you know, KOF 13 was really damn popular.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it has to just do with the graphics of it, you know? I mean, the more I thought about it after that day of discussion, the more I realized that graphics are so much more of the popularity of a fighting game than I think anybody is willing to admit.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
For sure.
You're totally
right. I would even dare say it's more important than the gameplay in a weird way. You know what I mean?
Is
Yeah.
because they don't care as long as it's pretty.
Yeah, because again, you have to figure in the casual audience.
Right.
Exactly.
And what's going to hook a new player other than looks pretty?
Right, yeah. Because KOF 13, I mean, you know, whether you like the style or not, it's beautiful, and especially after having, you know, 15 years of the sprites forever, right? And so when we got 13 all of a sudden, and I mean, obviously 12, but 12.
But nobody remembers 12.
Nobody remembers 12,
Nobody.
exactly. So it's just like, I think about it, and I was like, 13 was like the most popular one, despite it being difficult and all that other stuff, you know, that we talked about. All the other problems that we mentioned, you know, but 13 was popular.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, 13 was the most popular KOF up to that point.
Yeah.
And it's unavoidably, the graphics have a huge, huge factor.
Yeah. So I was just like, it's so crazy, dude. It's wild to me. The more I think about it, how much the graphics really matter.
Because especially because everything else is not something that can be adjusted for. Like, you're not going to take on Street Fighter's iconicism. You're just not.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
I mean, even when you think about Street Fighter, 4 was such a big jump to the 3D, so we got all the cool ultras. 5 didn't look as like brand new, like, and I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm also going to say, conversely, there are people who still go out and try Third Strike for the first time.
Oh, right.
So-
But I'm just saying, like, 5 wasn't as popular, right, when it came out. I mean, obviously, the home version, the release was bad, but, you
Yeah.
know, but 6, I mean, 6 is a really nice-looking game, and it's definitely gotten a lot more play. Tekken has always been popular because it's a good-looking game. Strive was popular. Dragon Ball Fighters, you know, and I just feel like graphics are so important to fighting
And
games.
then there's also the fact that BB Tag had like the CVS2 problem where some characters were out of resolution, and it turned a lot of people off.
Yes, it did, and I never noticed it, and a lot of other people did. So, yeah, I don't know. Sorry for the tangent, but it's relevant, obviously.
No,
to
it's very accurate because, like, you know, everybody's thinking, oh, we need more than just the fighting game in the game. We need mini games.
Oh, yeah,
we need,
here.
you know, open world. We need all these other
There you
challenges.
go.
And
There's the shirt versions.
I like how it's long sleeve, but like, you know, you were saying they need all these other bells and whistles in the game. But honestly, you just need graphics.
And again, like, a lot of it can be circumvented with clever shader usage. Because, like, I mean, you know, Strive's models are not crazy high fidelity.
Right.
It's the technology overlapping them. And, like, the jump on 14 from the launch version to the fixed version, just updating the shaders looked a billion times better.
I mean, I always wondered, like, how detailed, like, the Strive models are, because I was always surprised they never released a Switch version. Like, I was thinking maybe it would be, because Dragon Ball Fighters is on the Switch, right? So I always wondered why they never made Strive on there.
By the way, so the other day we were looking at all this cool stuff for, you know, the 13 re-release and everything, and I looked down and I was like, oh, it's coming out on Switch too! It was the first time I actually realized that this 13 Glow match is coming to Switch.
Yeah, and, I mean, someone said that it's coming to all the consoles, but not
Steam yet.
Steam, which is weird.
Yeah, because I think the Steam one is just going to be an update later on to the existing version, and they have to figure out how to make that patch smooth, but this one they can just launch the game outright.
Okay. But I'm sure you guys would love the Ash standee here.
I wouldn't mind, but I wanted the On-Hell one way more.
Was there an on-hell standee?
Yeah, for
there
the
is.
15 side of the pop-up.
That's a funny shirt here. Just like got Ralph in the background here.
Like, zoom in on that. Can you zoom in on that one?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's him doing a dive punch, like chasing her.
Dive bomber bop.
That's funny.
And then Clark down here killing some
grabbing
tossing
people.
people around. Actually, I didn't pay too much attention to this. I appreciate this image on this
Dude,
shirt
like,
or
this
on
is-
this sweater. I should
This is
say.
literally just saying Clark murdered this guy, and his friend is like, no! Like, Clark literally murdered this dude here, so...
I'm also down with Ash Dance from Shin-chan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a cool image. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would prefer if it was classic Leona, but, you know...
I like that outfit.
And then this.
Now,
This is
this-
the one, no.
I am jealous that once again there is a beautiful art pop-up exhibit and we can't see it in person. And they've got some cool images on there. They really
I
do.
just love the random Jubei Yamada.
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly, they got Jubei up in there.
Jubei.
Quajai.
Yeah, if you go on the Twitter page and like really look at it, you can see some neat stuff.
Yeah, but like all the concepts and stuff, like fucking hell.
Again, this is what I'm saying. You need pop-ups like this and exhibits like this in North America. Okay? You
For
want
the
your
5 of us who want it.
you want no, there'll be more people. No.
I'm being
No,
snarky.
stop. That's dumb, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because 8-bit exists, okay? And people love going to 8-bit and seeing exhibits like this. And that would be a place for SNK to try to experiment on this theory if they felt ever so inclined to do so. So
I mean,
you guys can get an idea of how much we need you here. We need the presence here. If we can't call yourself Street Fighter 6, then this is the stuff that you need to be doing.
I mean, with the Shueisha partnership, this might not be
I
completely
hope to God.
off the radar anymore.
No, and you know what? That's another thing. I hope with Shueisha, they are making bigger and better exhibits like this that we can see in North
I
America.
mean, I've seen, like, exhibits for, like, Street Fighter stuff before, and...
Exactly.
But, I mean, they don't get a lot of people to them, right? I mean, they're not...
You know what part of it
You
is, too?
Have you?
No, so one of the big elements of this is that they're marketing towards art geeks. I have missed almost every pop-up because I didn't know it was happening.
Oh,
Exactly.
right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you know, again, the first time I discovered 8-bit is when they were doing the Street Fighter anniversary, 25th
Oh,
So
anniversary.
to clarify, you're talking about I Am 8.
I am 8-bit, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
That if you started doing exhibits like this, I am 8-bit, where the community is there, art people are there, anime fans are there, gaming fans are there.
And we find out about it.
There was actually coverage, news media and coverage there, okay? And that was a great exhibit / party when I went for the Street Fighter anniversary. That was amazing. Also made some really awesome friends who I'm still friends with now, and I'll get into that when I talk about something else later on the show. But again, this is the stuff that SNK needs to be doing. And again, I hope to God that Shueisha does help put something together. And if you're concerned about people not going to downtown LA like everybody does for events or cool little, pop-ups and happenings there, then do it at a con.
Or maybe do one of like more video game history and fighting game history. You could even fucking do it at the Getty. To actually do like a fighting game history one where everyone works together like the fucking panels.
I wonder how much it costs to do something
I
at
was
the
just
Getty.
thinking about that. I think the Getty is too much of a stretch, but if you went to I Am 8-Bit, or if you went to LA Comic-Con, or San Diego
Right.
Comic-Con, or Anime Expo, or Fanime, or any of the big anime cons that have been here for 15 years or
Hell,
more.
just do it at
Or
Evo,
phones.
right? I mean, honestly.
No, don't do it at Evo, because everyone's too fucking busy at Evo to enjoy things like that. They
And-
really
and-
are. Unless you're just a spectator and you're not doing shit but walking around and looking.
No, but doing it at Evo as well as one or two of the other places would be fine. Like, don't make it an Evo exclusive, perhaps, unless Evo is, like, super down to make it an Evo exclusive as a poll. That would be cool, but...
I would agree with you with the Little Tokyo thing, but unfortunately every single pop-up I've been to at Little Tokyo sucks. Not only that, in the middle of Little Tokyo, nobody wants to be there anymore because it's not even Japanese anymore. Everything is overpriced. You can never find parking anymore. There are no more good restaurants. And on top of that, it's a pain in the ass to go to. We have so many better
17
locations.
anime jungles for no fucking reason.
Yeah, there are like 13 anime jungles, and then everything else is an AliExpress knockoff shop. Like, what the fuck happened, Little Tokyo? I know exactly what did, but I'll rant about that a different time. Anyways, we've got way better places. You have esports arenas. You have
Esports arenas are all gone now.
not that esports arenas, but you have other esports areas and venues,
spots
that you can go to
Yeah.
for things like this. Okay, so I just want to see SNK flourish. I want to see them get out there more. If we can see billboards of Street Fighter characters around LA, then there's no stopping. There's no reason not to have SNK characters do the same.
I mean, also, it would be really cool to have some American fashion brand do a KOF collab instead of it being like one or two European ones and then all in Japan.
Yeah, because as much
I'll fucking shop at Forever 21 for an Iori shirt. I don't give a shit.
Fuck, dude, that's exactly what it needs. Go to Hot Topic. Go to Forever 21. Okay, go to H&M. Who else? Who else does good
don't
collabs?
forget, Hot Topic has actually sold KOF shit before. The Gachapon minifigures.
Yep.
Hot Topic was one of the only places in the States you could buy them.
Yes, that is true. That is absolutely true. I think I got like a wallet or something way back in the day.
Yeah,
like I think I got like stickers or a wallet or something.
I mean, it may not even have to be Hot Topic explicitly. It
yes,
could be Box Lunch.
Did you just see him put
no,
that?
No, I can't. I can't see through Nathan.
You both did it at the same time. That's why I'm asking. Both of you are like Box Lunch. Yeah. So you know, in text, in chat format, and in vocalization.
High five.
Seriously, you guys are tripping me out. Both of you were like Box Lunch.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, Box Lunch, another one. Okay, you can do so many things here. The fact that you got I know this is not SNK directly, but they should be able to do something with it. I know KOF All Stars is a Chinese company, but if y'all got WWE already in there, maybe I might be able to finagle something.
But we do have the NJWP promotion going on right now first.
Yes.
So
yes.
So that also is probably an issue where like maybe they can't with the exclusivity on pro wrestling at the moment.
Who knows what they're cooking up right there overseas with that. But again, we are getting KOF sodas, so let's get some KOF stuff in Forever 21 as well.
Dude,
right?
Real talk, if you sold Iori's white button-up shirt at an H&M, that shit would fly off the shelves.
It already did at Express. I bought it in 2007.
That's a whole other topic. I mean, a licensed one, though. Like, people don't even have to care about the license. They're like, that's kind of hot. I'll wear that.
Well, I've already seen it. You've got females with crop jackets, okay, since the mid-2000s,
somebody needs to make Iori's jacket, by the way. Like this one. The 15 jacket?
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Well, nobody will pay $500 for it.
I was going to say, I'd wear the fuck out of it if I could afford it.
Yes, thank you. Because it's going to be around $500, all right?
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. That freaking Gundam wing jacket was $500.
I still can't. I will never forget some of the prices I saw on Melrose back in like the late 90s and early 2000s.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is a really nice shirt. How much is... Okay, bye.
That was always the thing. Shopping on Melrose before it went to shit.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
everything was so hot.
Oh, that's such a cool ass shirt. Oh, $400. Nah, I gotta keep going. Check the thrift store. Oh, $120. Damn.
Yeah, there was literally a really sick leather shirt with like embroidery. It had like dice buttons. It was so sick. And yeah, it was like $500.
Jesus. Oh, man.
I miss Melrose though. I was actually thinking about clothing companies I miss that have gone under. Like Glamour Kills is my biggest one. I miss Glamour Kills, and then the Loyal Army that was on Melrose. Even Tarina Tarantino stuff, it's like disappeared.
So actually, for context, if you're not aware, Melrose in LA in the 90s, 2000s, and earlier was basically the California Harajuku.
Yeah,
It really was. It was a place to be. It was a place to check out, and
It was a fashion, music, and culture hub.
Yes, it really was. And you would go there looking, fine as all hell in your best dress to go shopping, and it was a great time. And there were like Kid Robot was there, Super 7 was there. You had all these cool shops that I absolutely loved, and now they're just all wiped off the face of the planet.
Yeah,
it's
right now,
kind of crazy.
right now, the literal best store that's left on Melrose, I think, is Necromance.
Yeah, the taxidermy store.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
it.
much. Yeah, that's okay.
That's
no,
it.
so
that's it. I call it the taxidermy store.
and
Okay,
it's half a joke, half not, because they do actually sell like animal bones and skeletons and pieces like that. When I cosplayed Shen Wu way back, that's where I bought my boar tusks. They're real boar tusks.
Dang, okay.
And then I
Good
dremeled them
on
through.
you for freaking doing that. I'm so proud of you for knowing that store for that.
Yeah.
Man, and I just like blew you off in your cosplay at Animagic.
I mean, this is actually a few years later. It was a Fanime.
Or at Fanime. Oops, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No, that necklace was fucking amazing.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Ah, shit. We'll have to figure that out one day. If we can find your, Ramon eye patch,
Yeah.
then
But-
maybe
I
there's
don't know.
hope to find that necklace.
I have no idea, but I mean, I wouldn't even be against making it again. But yeah, it was super fucking cool.
Well, at least the store still exists if you want to go
I mean, at least I have the story. That's
Right,
honestly
yeah.
kind of good enough for me.
It's weird. I've never actually gone like into Melrose before, so just never had.
I mean,
any-
you've at least eaten at Pink's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Close.
that's on the
Right.
cusp.
Right.
That's on the cusp.
But I've
the
never
outside-
done the walking
You've never
through
gone.
Melrose
You've
thing.
Yeah,
never
I mean,
gone and
shit.
got like a rainbow coffee or anything, or none
I
of
mean,
that
I remember
cool
going
shit,
through there
like-
just to also go to Golden Apple back when that mattered.
Well, Zilcho just mentioned Golden Apples, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I mean, I don't think maybe one time I've walked through there, but I can't remember. I don't think I have before.
I am-
Yeah, by the way,
Okay.
I cannot read chat because of Nathan. Just
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Nathan,
know.
you big stump.
But it's okay because I actually do have to split soon as it is. So
Okay.
Oh, you got a few more minutes.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, no, actually, I'm not sure. I know the last new Golden Apple location, but I think it closed too. Actually, finally.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure.
Oh, dang. Okay. What is Golden Apple?
It used to be one of the greatest comic shops in all of California.
Oh, okay.
That was a very long time ago.
Okay.
Now it's a pretty good one. If you're in the area, you go there.
Have you been in that comic shop that's at the gas station on the corner?
Yes.
Once, I actually been meaning to go back in there
Oh, okay.
because they're actually an offshoot of what used to be one of the other best comic shops in the
Oh,
area.
interesting. Okay.
yeah, Meltdown
'cause
too.
Meltdown was fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Meltdown is actually where I saw Onomatoguchi.
Huh. All right.
But yeah, no. So Heidi Ho Comics, the one on the corner is actually like an offshoot of what's left of Heidi Ho.
Oh, interesting. Okay. No, because I didn't even realize it was there, but one time I went to go fill up gas, and I was with Jason. Jason's like, hey, how's that comic book shop? And I was like, the what? So, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, see, they got some stuff in there. No, nothing that I would be into, but yeah, you guys. I think
Yeah.
there's a Transformer thing here or there.
Also, like down the street from Meltdown used to be like, it was on the Griddle.
Yes.
That place was fucking delicious. I think it's gone too.
Dang.
Now I'm curious to drive through Melrose just to see what the hell is there.
Just to like do that like laugh while you cry kind of thing.
I don't know. Is Johnny Cupcake still alive?
I don't know.
I don't think I think Johnny Cupcakes died off too. Because, I only grabbed a handful of shirts, and the only reason I did is because
That's
the Loyal
funny.
Army
It's
and
like-
Kid Robot was gone.
When I had heard about Melrose, I thought it was only, fashion stuff. I didn't realize there was a lot of hobby stuff there.
Okay, so
It was the whole artsy cultural hub. So you had a lot of pop shops, you had, your pop culture, you had your artsy stuff, you had
So
your fashion,
bef-
and your thrift.
before I retired from it and before I joined the army, Melrose was where I would go to play weekly Magic.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, Johnny Cupcakes was really very hipster based. You know, they tried to do pop culture stuff. I have one of their like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirts, but yeah, it's that was during my phase where like I had just like unique T-shirts nonstop. So it was a lot of Kid Robot, Johnny Cupcakes, Sumo Fish. If you guys want really cool T-shirts. Very Japanese inspired, very cool, like, pop Japanese art. Go check out Sumo Fish. I love that guy. I've been buying shirts from him for, like, the last 10 years. He's really
Yeah, that's
cool.
a good. I mean, Melrose Place, the show, did it take place like on Melrose or something?
So
or is
it's
it just
actually down
like-
the way and around the corner.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because also that's Melrose Boulevard. Not
Right,
Melrose
yeah.
Place.
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah.
But actually, like the apartments and everything from the intro to the movie are like literally just around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could do your Melrose Place sightseeing.
Right.
if you
yeah.
really wanted to.
Back when that was the big thing.
Oh yeah. Well, so Fairfax is more like a continuously beaten by gentrification. That's what
Yeah.
Fairfax is. It's not even like hipster per se.
Didn't I take you once to Melrose to a pizza place I liked? Didn't we stop by there once?
I don't think.
I think in 2016 was like the only time we went over there.
I know we went over there once or twice, but I don't know if we actually stopped for food.
Yeah, there was the pizza and brewery place. That's like the I wonder if it's even there still. Like yeah, we need to peruse.
Yeah. I mean, actually, so the place I used to go to play Magic, it was Melrose Music, and in the 80s and 90s, it was actually just like a music store. But then they started selling a little bit more like comics and pop culture. And realized that was working better, so they just pivoted full into being nerds. And so now, like, Melrose Music with 2 rows of CDs.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the crazy thing is, like, I feel like, you know, the nerds, they got older and then they started making the money. And so now so many people cater to selling things to the nerds, right?
Well, that and
that's
I mean,
been a thing for a while
but
now.
there's also the fact that buying things online, like why, like if I'm looking for a CD or even like vaguely esoteric shit, I could go to Melrose or I could go just buy it online real quick.
Online is just such the easy way to get anything.
Especially vaguely obscure shit.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that's one of the things that like really was kicking Amoeba Music's ass for a long
right,
time.
yeah.
But with the comeback of vinyl and everything, you just can't be going into like Amoeba or
Wow,
any other
dang.
shop.
What the fuck?
Zilcho
What?
says that his friend from high school's dad owned Melrose Music. Dang, dude.
So I've probably met them.
Dang, okay. Nice.
I mean, you want to talk about businesses wising up to nerd culture and knowing that it's so mainstream now. Look at what they do in wrestling. All right? Why do you think your favorite wrestlers are dressing up like fucking cosplay and Street Fighter characters? Because y'all are into it, suckers.
Well,
All
I
right?
mean,
They
some
know
of-
it's
some of
going to
them-
keep them relevant.
Some of them are actually nerds, and they're finally able to get away with it. Because, like, in the 90s, there was the one guy who had, like, a Mario sweatband, and everyone fucking noticed.
Oh.
But that was
right.
all he could do.
Right, that was the as far as it can go. But now geek culture is in, you know.
With the whole like wrestling and shit, I just fucking blame Ronda Rousey for it because, she was in an interview and she's like, I love Pokemon. And everyone's like, oh my god, she knows Pokemon? No shit, Sherlock, we all grew up at the same time when it was a big deal. Everybody fucking knows about Pokemon. Nobody's special. Like, y'all just can't put it together. We've been doing this shit for how long? And,
Okay, look, real talk.
Wait, real talk real quick. I'm sorry.
Boy.
One of my little other brothers, all right, was into this girl. And he's like, oh, she's so cool. She knows about Labyrinth, she knows her anime. She likes the same anime we're into in video games. And I was like, no shit, she's not special. We're all like that. It's what's in Hot Topic right now. It's what she can buy at Forever 21 right now. It's just mainstream shit, honey. Do better. Like, all right? Like, this is... When y'all gonna wake up? Come on. It's true. You're not special. You're a nerd like the rest of us. Shut the fuck up. You can keep wearing your cosplay on WWE. That's not a problem. But,
Okay, so
you know,
I'm going to reframe this in a more diplomatic way. If you're letting pop culture tell you what you like, then your hobbies don't matter. And I know you feel that, James, because of, like, where is your own personality?
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't.
So that's like the diplomatic thing. Like, you know, like your own stuff. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to judge someone for liking Dragon Ball. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the only anime you like, you don't get to call yourself an anime fan.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Like,
I'm not yelling at an imaginary person. I'm just yelling at everybody who can
She's not yelling at an imaginary person. She knows exactly who she's yelling at.
Shut the fuck up, it's true.
Hyper targeted. Anyway.
There was definitely something more personal there than.
No, it's not. It's just.
I mean,
it's
I don't.
not
I don't
personal.
think.
It's not personal. It's just a pet peeve.
I don't
like,
think Ronda Rousey had anything to do with the wrestling.
she absolutely
No, she did.
With the
100%.
geek
She
culture in
yes.
wrestling?
God, yes.
Yeah, she basically made herself the gateway drug.
But I thought everybody else, because she was MMA first when she was doing all that stuff.
The thing is, there was a huge crossover in the fandoms at that moment as well.
There was.
But I felt like that crossover existed a long time ago, because I felt like a lot of the FGC was obsessed with wrestling long
The
before.
thing is, no, it was like the perfect
Okay.
moment of
It
all
was-
three intersecting.
yes,
It was. They were all at their peak together.
Yeah, they did a whole trifecta move together. They realized, hey, let's keep doing this because it's working, and now here we are today. Like, that's just, it just kind of melted in.
Yeah, because she
It's
also
just like-
she also like was one of the things that made people realize that women in MMA were allowed to exist, because Dana White had kept them down for so fucking
Right,
long.
yeah, but that has nothing to do with
That's-
geek culture, right? So
But then basically it's all of it was the perfect storm of things is what
Yes.
what we're saying is that all of them were coalescing, and then her being like, oh yeah, I'm a nerd too.
Speaking out about it.
You know, my husbando is Vegeta. Everyone lost their goddamn minds.
Yeah, and that's what started the snowball effect for all of it going into place. So everyone
Interesting.
now,
Yeah. I mean, 'cause
everyone
like
now
I said,
speaks out about it.
I mean, from my experience, like I felt like it's been there for a lot, because like I said, I've known fighting game people that were obsessed with wrestling forever. I mean,
Yes.
when so to me it was even
Okay,
before
but here's
that,
the thing,
right?
But the FGC wasn't as big either.
yes.
Like when we're like, there's always
Right,
been
but
like the
I
overlap
guess
to
I
be
think
sure.
right. Yeah, that's the thing is that for me, I felt like the wrestling and the geek culture, or especially the fighting game culture, were ensconced for a long
that's
time.
still like a minority of a minority of a
Right,
minority,
yeah,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
always are. But this is like all of gaming, as fighting games were at the biggest they'd ever been up to that point.
Yep.
While MMA was the biggest
Biggest
it had
it's
been
been.
at
Right,
that point,
yeah.
with
With
wrestling
on top
having the
of
overlap.
that. So it just all combined.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was like I said, it's a perfect storm. Rather than any one of these things is new, but it's them all peaking at the same moment.
yeah, which goes back to what we were saying before all of this tangent, is basically these big corporations grabbing onto nerd and pulp culture and you know, nerdy societies, because what do you see now with MLB and NFL? You see anime freaking team anime openings and shit. You've got like people dressed in Naruto / fan gear from whatever team they're supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Like,
I mean,
you get,
so-
you know, it's
and
just
one thing I
like,
did
it's
wanna
all that
point
stuff.
Is that if anyone had had the power before that interview, probably would have told Rhonda to shut the fuck up.
I you know what?
They probably would have stopped her from saying that. So they were like, anyone with the marketing power was probably blown away that it was so positively received.
Yeah.
And that's when they made the switch.
I mean, I felt
They're
like a
just
lot of the geek culture did also, come from, a lot of movies becoming popular, the MCU movies, Lord of the Rings stuff becoming very popular.
Yeah, and then they kicked Ready Player One out the door.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it worked very well
All the
for
same era.
San Diego Comic-Con, that's for sure. But that's a whole different story of vampires and Marvel invading Comic-Con, and that started a whole thing, so, plus Hollywood, but anyway.
Nathan, if you could move your fat ass, that'd
Yeah,
be
you guys,
great.
I really want to see what you guys are saying in chat, but we
And
have
see-
two
There we go.
kitties.
You know,
okay,
the
there we
crazy
go.
thing is they know which way we're looking, so they will stand exactly there. So,
When women's MMA weigh-ins happen to have fighting game cosplay is always a smile. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, I
there's
mean, there was that one girl.
the one girl who was
Yeah.
like Sagat and Dawson.
Yeah.
And I mean, even with MMA guys now, what's his face? Oh shit, he dressed up as Ogre, Baki's dad.
Oh yeah.
Fought a dude with his hands in his pockets the whole time, did one high kick to his face, knocked that mofo out. Like, not only did he cosplay Ogre, he straight beat his ass like Ogre. That was ridiculous. Thank you for being an anime fan and sticking to it 100%. Like, that's how your nerd should be. That's how your nerd needs to flow. That's how you represent and show it off.
Well, I mean,
Which fighter was that? God, I forget his name.
Oh yeah, it was Angela Hill. That's what that was.
Yeah, that-
Yeah, she
Because
was.
Capcom sent her a bunch of stuff too after a while. But for sure, I mean, like, I feel like a lot of these people probably were nerds and they just weren't allowed to. Like you said, the marketing probably would have told
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey, like, don't talk about Pokemon.
Yeah, but
That's
the thing is
it's
that-
nerd stuff.
The
you
thing
know?
is that there's a lot of people out there, including people we explicitly know, who got into fitness training, martial arts, etc., because of their nerddom.
That's
right?
me.
Yeah.
Like, I when I grow up, I want to be Trunks. So what did he fucking do?
Julian became fucking Trunks.
For the same reason, one of my buddies is like a complete fucking badass in the Air Force because he's like, when I grow up, I want to be Solid Snake.
When I grow up, I want to be a in real life anime character, fighting game character, who pilots a Gundam in her free time. All right, we're still not to the Gundam piloting part, but hopefully I'll get there before I die.
I just
But
saw
we'll
a
just
video of like someone piloting some sort of
Yes.
mech thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that gave me chills. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's so funny because, like, for me doing content and all that stuff like that, and trying to have like sarcastic humor in my content and everything. I remember I tweeted one time, I was like, when I grow up, I wanted to be like the John Oliver of the FGC, except I'm older than John Oliver, so. Oh man.
Okay, I can't find the guy, but whatever. Yeah, we still are Toys R Us kids. I just wish we had a
Toys
store.
R Us. They're reopening a new one, right? So
They're just like pop-ups in Macy's. They started it last year for Christmas.
It's
there's
also,
not
it's
a
also
real
one of those
legit
things
store.
though, like if someone buys Hostess as it's going bankrupt and makes a Twinkie, it's not necessarily the same Twinkie. You know.
Yeah.
So whatever. Oh yeah, no, there's still Toys R Us in a bunch of other countries because it's the American ones that got fucked.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know they're in Canada. That's nice.
I'll remember pulling the stupid little
The
ticket
paper.
tabs.
Get
to
your
buy
paper to
games,
get your
yeah.
video game.
I had somehow managed to repress that part.
That was the best part.
It was so fucking
Because they
annoying.
put all their video games behind the wall so you couldn't steal them.
Well, I mean, my town was ghetto anyway, so that happened well before that.
Oh god. That's so bad.
Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go take care of business.
I was honestly just gonna say wait, because we'll probably finish.
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I mean, do you?
This is Los Angeles.
Okay.
Do you?
Get food.
Where the hell are you going to get food?
PetSmart.
But
Our
you're going
child
all the way
needs-
to the one
yes.
in Culver City. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I told him wait till tomorrow. He said
No.
no. So okay.
No.
Our son, Little Rock
I take
Howard.
care of my boy.
Little Rock Howard needs some more food.
So, anyways, but Kitty has plenty more things to talk about and probably several more rants to give you. So.
I am not gonna rant anymore.
Bullshit.
No.
I'm calling you a liar.
You call me a liar.
So, you guys have a good one, and maybe we will see some of you on Friday. But until then, y'all take it easy and enjoy the company of just these two fine people.
If you want to take Rock with you, you probably could.
I don't want my responsibility.
Oh, all right. See, this is why it's so hard to find a babysitter.
I wish I could babysit, but Rock still doesn't trust me right now. So.
You gotta let him come to you. Yeah, and I keep telling you just to go downstairs and spend a bit more time with him.
Yeah.
So he could really get to know. Oh, I didn't tell you. Remember last week how he was on the show?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That next Thursday,
Uh-huh.
when we were coming home, he went up the stairs and went to your door and was like,
Oh, really?
He wanted to come inside, and he wanted to see the kitties.
Interesting.
And he kept doing that until Saturday.
Huh.
Like, he kept wanting, he's like, I can go in James's part, right?
Huh.
I can go into James's area, right? And, like, he kept wanting to just go up here and
You should have
hang.
knocked on the door if I
Like,
was...
I don't know. I didn't know what you were doing, but, you know, like, Rock wants to come play.
Okay.
Nathan, I know that means something completely different to you.
Yeah.
No people elbowing Rock, okay? Because that was so wrong.
Freaking Nathan.
Oh my god.
He just wants the dogs so he can eat their treats, so...
I know.
Eat
Oh,
Rock's treats.
okay, so... I know Mike is gone, and you brought up treats, so I'm going to go on ahead and bring up the next subject here.
Okay.
Remember how I said at I Am 8-Bit, I made friends, and I've been friends with them for like over a decade? Well, my homie Jonathan, all right, mwah, I love you, and I love your wifey. They spent like 2.5 weeks in Japan last month. They went during like Halloween, got to see cool stuff and go through spooky mazes at Universal Studios Japan and stuff. But while he was there, I really wanted, he asked me if I was looking for anything, and, you know, I don't really like giving my friends a list of 1,000 things I would want them to grab, but there was one thing in particular that popped up in the news, so I was like,
Is this something that I need to bring a photo up for, or is
Nope.
this... Oh, okay.
I physically have it on this chair.
Oh, okay.
I brought it.
Okay.
Yes, Olaf is the best dog dad. It's him and Bandit, all right? Him and Bandit from Bluey. Best dog dads.
I still think that's a Guardians reference anyway.
No. I don't know if you guys have seen the news or heard about it online, but thanks to my homie Jonathan, SNKronize will be trying the Nissan Cup Noodle Gaming RGB Cup Noodle.
Oh, was that the energy one?
Yes, this is the one that has
Yeah,
energy and caffeine in it.
Oh,
like I
God.
need it. Yes, we're gonna try this on the show.
Wait, is it only from Japan right now?
Yes.
Oh, so they didn't release this here.
Hell no. Are you kidding
okay,
me?
okay.
Yeah, no. This isn't even a microwavable cup. Come on, this is totally JDM.
Ooh,
This is
okay,
like,
okay.
here you guys go if you want to see it. There it is. Cup noodle. There's the top with all the yummy little bits. Yes, we will be trying this on one of our Christmas synchronized shows. Yes. And again, my homie came through. He didn't just get me one.
Where did he get them from?
Just somewhere in Japan. I was like, go
And
to.
he just mailed it to you, or
No. No, he was there on vacation for a few weeks, and then he came back to LA. So I just
okay.
See,
okay.
he was
so
he's
he's
like
in LA. Then.
Yeah, he
okay,
hit me up.
Okay.
He hit me up during Thanksgiving, and he's like, "Yo, I got omiyage for you," and I was like, "Yeah, let's meet up." Yeah. So we met up at In-N-Out. I had an awesome lunch. Got to talk and hang out a little bit, and he got us not one, but 3. One for each of us.
Jesus.
So you know what we need to do?
What's that?
We need to do my Stream Fighter up here and try this. All right. We got to do this. We got to do this. But yes, I'm absolutely fascinated. All right. I wish it would light up my stomach. I'm all about RGB life, okay? So if I can glow every color of the rainbow, let's go. Why not? I always want to say thrice. I'm not gonna lie. Not one, not 2, but thrice.
Thrice?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Love that. Anyway, gaming cup noodle.
I completely forgot they
Gaming
made
cup
that.
noodle.
I forgot they made that.
I have it. I have it. Thanks to my friends.
Oh
I love all
God.
my friends that get me shit from Japan. I love it. So yes. I have no idea what this tastes like, and I really, I'm looking
I gotta wonder if it
This
actually
is like-
tastes like anything different.
Like, would it taste different, or does it just have caffeine infused in
right?
it? That
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah,
question
yeah.
here. Like,
and like, does it taste like an
there like
energy
a-
drink? Because if it does, I'm not gonna be happy about that.
Neither
honestly.
will I. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm highly curious because there are sweet, along with savory cup noodles. My buddy Ken got me Animal Crossing cup noodles.
They
And
were sweet.
it had pieces of apple in it
Oh,
and little like apple shapes. And I didn't eat it. I just kept it. I just kept it.
That
I
was
should have asked
souvenir.
them. I should have asked them for 2. I know I'm terrible about that stuff. But if you want to, but oh, touch my belt, but not once, but twice, but thrice. Oh my goodness, stop it. Yes, I do remember when Cup Noodle was at EVO 2018.
yeah,
We
'cause-
brought home so many boxes of freaking Cup Noodle.
Yeah, they were there, but they were also a lot at Evo Japan too.
There were-
and I
yes,
remember
yes.
like they literally got me to talk to their CFO, I think it was, or CCO or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because like they were like, I was just like one guy who was just like, I'm actually a fan of fighting games. He's like, you know, what do you think of the engagement? And I was like, this is really cool. I think it's smart. And he's like, can you come talk to her? Like, I need her to understand like this. And so they had me talk to her, and I was like, yeah, I think this is a
Do you
really
remember
cool
her
tie-in.
name?
I do not remember her name. So
CFO-san, onegaishimasu, sponsorship.
yeah,
Nissan,
and I
Cup
said
Noodle,
I thought it
cool,
was
SNKronize.
I thought it was a really good.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
I thought it was a really good tie-in with fighting game community, right?
All right, well, you need to hit her up so we can get sponsored.
Well, I don't know if she's looking for small podcasts here, right?
It doesn't
So-
matter. We're in the States. We try. We love Cup Noodle, all right? For life. Cup Noodle.
No, RGB Cup Noodle for Evo would be great, actually.
I mean,
so.
this would, yeah, they
'Cause the thing
really
of-
should rekindle that sponsorship
'Cause
that they had from 2018, and especially with Gaming Noodle. Okay, Gaming Cup Noodle now, you guys got to get this going.
Hi, Chano.
Hello.
Thank you for
Oh,
the raid.
thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate it. Thank you. Since you guys are just tuning in right now, I have acquired Gaming RGB Cup Noodle,
Because the thing is,
and we're discussing before we try this on the next show all about Cup Noodle.
I always feel like, because, you know, they always tried to, fighting game sponsors, like, oh, we'll do gaming chairs and headsets and everything. No, you got to do the poverty stuff. And so, like, Cup Noodles is, like, one of the best tie-ins, honestly.
Okay,
so.
refresh my memory. Was it 2017 or also in 2018 when Cup Noodle came to Wednesday Night Fights and we had all the Dissidia Cup Noodle that they gave away?
Yeah, that's right.
With all the characters, like the 3-packs and the single packs of every single different character that was in the game at the time. Like, we got all of those collector's edition of Cup Noodles because they came and they just... we were literally taking boxes of Cup Noodle
Yeah, I remember.
outside of Wednesday night. Like, when
There was
Wednesday
a
Night
Tekken
Fights...
one that was like that, too, wasn't
There
there?
was a Tekken one, too!
They had, like, the curry one or something like that.
You're right! You're
and
right!
by the way, Chano, the event we're talking about is in Chino, California here. I'm just going to drop it onto the screen again so you guys can see it here. So
Oh
it's
my
this
god, a
one.
KittyKaboooom Cup Noodle Stopper? The time... I would totally love, and I would totally do that, and now I'm gonna bother one of our good friends about 3D printing one. But, like, what cosplay would I be in? Ooh, I could be in Shermie, sitting all cute like this, on top of your noodles. Oh my god.
No, you should do...
KittyKaboooom? No, you did not. Oh my god, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it.
You need to be femme geese. So it's like you're sitting in the chair, right? On the noodle topper is what it is.
Apparently, I'm gonna have a few noodle toppers here. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. I mean, that's what I need to be selling at my booth. That's exactly what I need to be selling at my booth. Is little KittyKaboooom Cup Noodle toppers.
KittyKaboooom.
Cup Boom. Yes, KittyKaboooom noodle toppers. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you.
No, if you put a Nathan noodle topper, you'd never be able to get into the cup.
No, he'd just be eating it.
Yeah, you wouldn't. There would be nothing left in there. The Nathan noodle topper
That
would
is not a
eat
good
the
idea.
would eat the noodles. Ugh.
This little shit, if I didn't have this up here and it was like underneath my chair or something, I would not be surprised if he ripped it open and like half of it was like chewed away, because like you can't smell anything.
Yeah, so if you can't smell it, he's
He won't
usually
get it.
pretty good
Okay.
about it.
Yes,
so.
but it makes that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
look,
yeah,
see, his head turned.
His head turned.
Does this interest you?
Oh no, Jasmine's interested too. Yeah. No, don't distract them.
Oh, she's
Don't
gonna come
get
check
them-
it out now. She's staring
Don't
at
get
it.
them even hungrier. They're gonna start meowing at me.
I will. Okay, if I do make a KittyKaboooom t-shirt, what cosplay do I put on it? That's the thing.
I mean, probably the Shermie, right? In a
probably
sitting pose.
probably
Shermie
sitting on top of a cup noodle. It
with
would
the
have to
legs
be.
crossed,
It
you
would
know,
have to be
kinda
the
thing.
RGB one too.
Yeah,
Because I've obtained it.
Yeah,
I've
but
I've
I mean, you
obtained
can't
it
make it
for
the
us.
official one, right? It's
No,
gotta
but
be
I
like
could just do.
just
you
as
know,
long as you
just-
put the purple rainbow lightning
Yeah,
stuff on there.
Just
which,
put RGB noodle.
Yeah.
RGB energy noodle.
I still
That's what
haven't
it
been
should
able
be.
to get the Shinko noodle topper, dude. I got the Morgan and the
Felicia.
the
we got
Felicia
you.
one, but I never got the
I thought we got you, Stianko.
No, I think you guys looked for it and never managed to find the Shinko.
Okay, thank you for telling me again. I'll try to find it for you again.
Okay.
No, not in our hearts.
Yeah.
Darkstalkers will never be dead in our heart. Okay.
I mean, it's so funny for me for Darkstalkers because I'm so conflicted on that because I'm scared about having a new Darkstalkers. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, and Jasmine just keeps staring at you right now.
I know.
Because,
She's just like, yo, what's up with that cup noodle you got?
Yeah.
What is
she
that?
heard the shaking and
I
she's
know,
like, I want
like,
food.
What do you get?
I want food.
Oh, they do want food.
Oh,
She's
they're
being-
hungry. They're hungry.
She's being a little pissy.
I mean, that's why, like, so what she does when she's hungry, she jumps up here, knows I want to pet her, and then she tries to jump off the table to lead me to the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
is
they
what
guide
she's
you.
doing. Yeah.
They guide you.
Nathan doesn't. He just sits there and is just like, oh.
So like, I do notice this has shrimp in it, so I'm just gonna have to pick those out
Oh.
and give them to you guys.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so when we do try this on the show, do we just, now that you guys said it, I have to get my Shiranui noodle topper and use her.
I'll use my Felicia then. I'll just grab my...
So do you want to eat yours individually on the show?
Because
Because I was thinking we can maybe split one and then do another recording. Because that way, if we split this, then we can all just have a little sample of it in a bowl. Because what if we don't like it? What if it's nasty? Like
Then you
there's
have to
always
do
that
the,
too.
Then you have to do the,
Oh, I'm not gonna fake it.
fantastic. I mean, we've already coined the Terry's armpit already, so,
You know what, you guys? The fact that Terry's armpit is just a descriptor now on Twitter, in chats. Like, I'm really proud of us for just holding it down with Terry's armpit, and now it is an actual thing. We've immortalized it. We've got comics of it, okay? Artists have drawn Terry's armpit. Multiple artists, mind you. We did that, okay? If anything to take away, we did make Terry's armpit a thing. You gotta be proud of that.
Oh, man.
Right? Okay, so what is your favorite Nissan cup noodle flavor?
I mean, I usually just get the regular. So I like the curry one.
I love
So-
the curry one. Have you ever had the cheese?
I have not had the cheese, but
You-
remember,
oh my God.
because remember my big problem. The reason why I don't like onions because I'm a super taster, right?
Yes.
So even though I like the curry one, the problem is I don't know what kind of curry powder they put in there. But after I eat it, I can't not taste that curry for like the next 5 days.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that taste lingers in my mouth forever.
Have you ever used the golden curry cubes? The Japanese
Oh,
ones.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like it tastes like that.
Right, okay.
That's how I feel it tastes. But what you do, here's the tech. You take the cheese cup noodle and the curry, and you pen pineapple, apple pen, and put them together. And you have cheese.
Have you
curry
actually
cup
done
noodle.
this before? Oh my god.
Like, I need the song now. I wish I had those two right now, because I would be like, I have a cheese, I have a curry, curry cheese.
You know,
like, I would do it. I would totally.
mean,
I love that guy, by the way.
I obviously know what that meme is. I will tell you honestly, I have somehow avoided ever seeing it or ever hearing it.
You've never seen the original.
I've never seen the original.
You've never seen pineapple.
No.
Pineapple
I know about,
apple pen.
Just like the fact that I have also somehow managed, after all this time, to have avoided ever hearing the Baby Shark song.
Okay, well, that's fine. But James, I am so sorry. You have to hear the song right now. You have to. Please.
Next
it is,
time. Next time.
it is such a good song. It is such a good song, James.
Next time.
Come on, I'm like literally that deco mean right now. Okay, please put on the song.
Next
please.
time. It'll cause a DMCA thing.
No, it
on
won't.
it. Yeah,
Just the beat. The beat is so good. I love that beat.
Next time.
I'm about to pull it up on my damn phone. It's just the beat. Like, okay, so last Japan trip that we were on this year, I literally heard the song playing in the distance at a donkey. And I ran up
Oh god.
the escalator to find where this merch was, because I love PPAP so much. And it was him promoting the new Kit Kat.
Oh.
Because they combined two flavors of Kit Kat together.
Gotcha.
So, yes, but I love that guy. I love him so much. I think he's so great. And even my friends, there was a pop-up in Japan when he was popular. What was it, 2017, 2018? Man, a lot of shit happened in 2018. And they got me a PPAP coaster from the cafe and a sticker of him. And I'm just like, I cherish them so much. I love that guy.
Like, it's interesting because obviously Japan has a very strong pop-up culture. But does America have a pop-up culture? Not really,
yes,
right?
and it's getting bigger and it's getting stronger. The problem is there's already been some sketchy-ass scammer ones that have put a bad taste in America's mouth, especially out here in LA. There was supposed to be a Sailor Moon cafe pop-up, and they took everyone's money for the pre-orders for the cafe and their menu, because it, is prefixed, so you had to pay in advance for what you wanted, so they knew what to make that day. They took everyone's money, and it never happened.
Jesus.
So
okay.
I get invitations for pop-ups all the time. There's always Rick and Morty pop-ups. There's currently a Family Guy mini golf pop-up going on right now. Where the only reason I wanted to go is the drinks. They literally have Cleveland's bathtub, and the drink is called No, 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 No. And, from when he slides down the bathtub after Peter blows up his house twice. So the drinks, they have the Consuela drink, which is a tequila drink. They had all this themed drinks, and then they have when Peter opened up his own food truck. Eat Peter's junk. And they actually made, recreations of the food that he sold there. A jelly donut burger and shit like that. So,
Jesus.
Yes, Pico Taro, thank you. Thank you so much. But, pop-ups are becoming more and more of a thing here. Again, the problem is, and I think this is great, though, you have to be into something to know there's a pop-up of it.
Right. And also, all these things that have pops up, these are huge franchises, right? You're talking Sailor Moon, you're talking
I'm talking Sailor Moon, Family Guy, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty pop-ups where they redid Wendy's, and you got to do the drive-through experience through that. And then you got Rick and Morty themed meals, things like that.
I'm still not even sure that, any fighting game outside of like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat could pull off a pop-up. And I'm not even sure Street Fighter could pull off a pop-up.
Oh, they totally could.
You think so?
Yes, of course. Make a Blanca-chan burger, okay, where the bun is green. All right, people would buy that shit up ASAP. If you did it again, like we were saying, at any kind of pop-up area, any kind of like restaurant, any kind of collab, they would definitely do it.
Right.
I think it would be successful. And that's the thing, though. Like I'm saying, with pop-ups here in LA, you have to be into something to know that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm into Rick and Morty. I'm into Family. I'm into a bunch of shit. So I always see these pop-ups, or I get emails for, like, the latest pop-ups because I went to the last one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you know, you got to keep your eyes peeled.
See, I don't know if Guilty Gear could do it in America.
No, that would fail.
I think Guilty Gear wouldn't do it, and I
It
don't
wouldn't do
know
it.
even
Tekken one would be. It would have to be either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but it would have to be.
Mortal Kombat would be hilarious because all their food would just look like guts and like brains and spines and stuff like that.
It would be like a rare tomahawk, you know.
Right.
It would be like a Kano meal. You just like rip open a tomahawk that looks like a heart, you know. It's just something. Monster Hunter collab. It should. The cafe, again, there's so many, but here's the thing. Having Monster Hunter food, you either go to the Monster Hunter cafe in Japan or you go to a Capcom cafe.
Right.
Like Capcom's stores and storefronts, one of them has a restaurant built into it.
Yeah, I mean, Smash Brothers would work, but I mean, that's technically like Nintendo Land, right?
Yeah, and if you want that, then you go to Universal.
Right, and I'll be honest with you, I went there, and it's so small. It's so small. There was a line to get into Nintendo Land.
There's only one ride, too.
Yeah, there's only one ride, and like I said, literally, it's like... I mean, it's like the end of Toontown. You know how Toontown you can walk
yeah,
through?
it was just like...
It's just the end where that Chippendale roller coaster is, and that's like it. And that's it. It was so small, dude. It was, yeah. I was actually kind of sad. And if you don't reserve the restaurant at the beginning of the day, right when the park opens, you can't get into it. So you
that's how it is in Japan. Yeah, that's how it is in Japan. And I only want to go to that restaurant so I can buy a set of mushroom head bowls and the plates.
I mean, my brother actually managed to get into it, and he said the food was really good.
That's good.
So shout outs to CJ Truth's dad, by the way.
Aww.
He's the person who makes all of the meals for Universal Studios. Yeah, CJ Truth's dad is the one who came up with the formula for butterbeer at Universal Studios.
No way.
Yeah, he's
Holy
the head
shit.
chef. And that's why the very first year we went to CEO, he showed up and he's like, went to Justin. He's like, if you play my son in a money match, because his son really wanted to challenge Justin Wong, he was like, I'll give you the VIP pass for Universal Studio.
Oh,
and so he did that. And when we went to Universal Studios, I went with Justin on that trip.
Nice.
And it was literally just like, we would go to a line and show them the VIP pass, and they walk us to the front of the line. And they had a brand new ride there, and we walked into the Fast Pass lane area, and they're like, sorry, there's no Fast Pass for this ride. And we're like, but we have this. They're like, oh, well, come this way.
Yep. Right this way, sir.
It was crazy, dude. I don't think I could ever go to that park again now.
You've been spoiled.
Yeah,
you have been spoiled.
Been ruined now, so.
Yeah, but at least you got to do that experience because that is
crazy.
Great. I love when shit like
and
that
again,
happens.
shout outs to CJ Truth's parents. I mean, they are awesome people.
Aww.
They are really awesome people. In fact, they've gone to First Attack a bunch because CJ Truth's mom is Puerto Rican.
So
she's
there
from
you
Puerto
go.
Rico, so they've actually gone there. And it was so funny. I still remember one time CJ Truth was like, we were all in First Attack. Sorry for this total tangent here, but we were like all hanging out there. And then like CJ Truth was like, oh, come on, let's go eat. So a bunch of players went to go eat, and we walked outside, and literally CJ Truth's parents were sitting there watching ECT matches on their phone and like rooting for Smug, like playing over there. They're like, oh my God.
That's so funny.
And CJ Truth's like, look, want to come eat with us? Like, no, that's fine. We just want to watch this, like Dude, it was adorable, dude.
See, I love when the family gets involved.
Yeah,
Having that family support is great.
Yeah, I mean, I've managed to meet like Umi Show's parents and all this stuff, and like it's great when you have the family support. Cause
it is. It really is.
It's wonderful. So we definitely feel that one, right? So I mean,
yes. So what I was gonna say, going back to these pop-up cafes, we used to have themed restaurants, actual themed restaurants. Some of them were at City Walk, okay?
Yeah.
And some were in Vegas. We used to have a WWE restaurant. Do y'all remember that?
No.
You don't even remember it?
Where was I'm not a WWE person, so you know.
Okay, well So I don't talk about it much, but you know, I'll just say this: I dabble. So, or WWF. There was one in Las Vegas also, and there was one in City Walk.
This was back when it was WWF, huh?
Yeah, it was.
This is a long time
It was
ago.
in the 2000s. All right, they were
that
doing
was-
all
that
right.
had
It
to
was
have
in
been
the
WWE
2000s.
by then, right?
It was ERF. I can't remember.
By
I can't
then
remember.
it's
I
E.
believe it was. I believe it was F. Okay. I believe it was. I don't know.
Okay.
But early 2000s would eat at the wrestling restaurant. Okay, and then also Marvel. Okay. And it's so sad because I think it was less than a year and it went under.
Okay.
Marvel had a cafe at Universal City Walk, but it did not last. So that was really shitty because
It would definitely last longer now, probably.
I know it was
Well, it
it was
lasted-
ahead of its time.
It would have
really
lasted
was.
longer 5 years ago. Now everyone's sick of Marvel, so.
Well, at least it would have lasted. I bet you if they would have brought it back to Universal in like 2008, 2009, it probably would have survived until the pandemic.
Yeah, well,
I would
unfortunately,
not be
they
surprised.
couldn't put it in Universal now because now it's a Disney thing, right? So.
Also in Las Vegas, my senpai and my Hollywood boss who taught me props and stunt acting and fighting, he helped create a lot of the models and decorations you saw at the Star Trek cafe at the Hilton Las Vegas. Now I know you remember that one.
Yeah.
Cork's Bar.
I've never
Do you
been
remember?
to it. I've never been to it, so that's where you have that Star Trek experience thing.
Yes,
right?
yes,
Where
it
you
was
can go
right-
up
yeah.
and get beamed up into
Yes,
the ship.
yes, yes.
Yeah, I've never done it.
I did
but
it. I
Jason
did it
told me
once.
about
I did it
so-
once. It was great, but the great thing about it was Quark's Bar,
Okay.
and that bar was ahead of its time because they served I wasn't even 21 yet, and those dudes hooked it up. They're like, there are nerds here with money. I'm not checking her ID. Just give her what she wants. And I got some of the coolest, glowing, multicolored, fanciest drinks, smoking, bubbling. Like they served all these space-themed drinks, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
I love that
I've
shit.
never
It
been
was
a
great.
Star Trek person, so like,
Neither
was-
have I,
I've
but
never
you
been-
know, I have family that was. My cousin was so obsessed with like Picard. Oh my god.
Huh.
Like she had like dolls of him and stuff and everything. It was
Jesus,
nutty. She was
okay,
like she
okay.
went ape shit for Picard. It was ridiculous. Anyways.
I still think it was funny because TV Guide a long time ago had polls for
Who is a
sexiest. Yeah, and Picard won that one. Because the Star Trek fans, I mean, that was like the beginnings of the internet, and so the Star Trek fans all like rallied together. to make
He
sure won.
made bald guys hot.
Yes, he did. He made
It's
bald
all
popular.
thanks to Picard.
Yeah.
That bald is now beautiful, and
And-
it's not a stigma anymore.
And
all
when
right?
he became Professor X, everybody was just like, this
Lost
is
their shit. They're
greatest
like, this is the
casting
perfect thing you
ever.
could ever do.
Yeah,
This was the right choice we wanted.
Yeah.
I still want to watch this Steve trailer.
Oh man. Do you know person on stream?
Who's this? Yo, is that KittyKaboooom? I don't know. That bitch is crazy. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh man.
But she got some cup noodle. RGB cup noodle. Anyways. I've heard, I've barely seen, but people are talking shit about my love Steve. They're
Yeah,
saying they're saying his face. Something's wrong with his face,
so-
like Olaf was saying
So
earlier.
here's the thing: is I watched the trailer and he looked fine, but then
There's
I've seen some
one shot. There's
Yeah,
one. Okay, thanks a lot, Rip, because Rip
Yes,
is the one who posted
yeah,
it. I'm gonna have words with you later, Rip.
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
here.
What the fuck is that?
Like,
What is going on here? That's,
where was this picture from? You know,
you animate a character and a fifth of a second clip gets posted and it's over. It is over. Who cares? We're all getting older. I got chubby cheeks too. Just leave my dude alone. Not everybody looks great from profiles. Poor baby.
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe he was talking. Or
He was
something.
either talking in mid-sentence or it's the shading.
Right.
Like the fact that everyone is just, how dare you? He's been training with Bob and Rufus. And who else? And
Someone else. had a
who is it?
picture.
What's his face? Oh my god. Not Chen.
Oh, Chang.
Not
Chang.
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 And then in Chow too. There's like, he's been training with all the big boys. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with this particular shot here, but like I
But
said,
I haven't
saw
seen
this-
the trailer yet.
Well,
so
that's
I
the
need
funny
to
thing
make
is,
an
I saw this
opinion.
shot and I watched the trailer, and there's no point in time which I feel like I saw this frame. Like he looked normal to me the whole time.
I wanna
think
know.
his voice sounded kind of funky, but you know,
Okay, so when I first heard Steve's voice,
uh-huh.
I was taken back because I was like, is this my homie Ray? Is this Ray Park? Because it sounded like Ray Park to me.
Oh, do you know Ray Park? Darth Maul?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yes, I've worked with him before. So, funny thing, I don't know. Okay, whoever is really good at finding this shit, if you want to see me and Ray Park in a comic book remake, that pilot that never took off, look for The Descendants. It happened in 2006. We filmed a pilot for the comic The Descendants. And the trailer went up, and I wish I would have saved it back then, but, you know, I didn't have a good enough computer to do that. But you can see him saving me. I played two characters, and one of my characters got cut from the pilot because we ran out of time and money. Because I was going to be a vampire, this crazy, insane vampire chick. I even have pictures still of behind the scenes of me getting ready to fight him. But I was going to be a crazy vampire chick that had a samurai sword. She was an assassin, and I was supposed to fight him after he fought a group of ninjas. Now, my friends were the stunt actors who play the ninjas, so because they were doing their fight choreography, it went too long, and I didn't get a chance to do my fight with him. But he did save me from this evil, like one of the evil mages or wizards from the and like guy shoots lightning out, and I'm about to die, and Ray comes in because he's the main character of The Descendants, and he like totally blocks it, and I'm just like, I totally had to be like the, oh help me, oh my god, I'm gonna die, you know, kind of girl.
Right.
Is not the kind of role I like to play, but it didn't matter. I was with Ray. And if you guys have seen my Facebook, I just like reshared a memory from like 2012. One of the times I was hanging out with him at Frank and Sons.
Oh,
So,
nice.
and I had to deliver a gift from my senpai, the one I'm telling you about, who taught me martial arts and who I work with in Hollywood, and props and how to make them. Like, those two are buddies, and that's how I met Ray. Because at Dragon Drone's studio is where we filmed The Descendants.
Okay.
And if you guys have ever watched Batman Dead End, that is my senpai's studio. So they did that fan film together, where it's Batman versus the Predators.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Y'all Google Batman Dead End, and you'll see my senpai in one of the Predator suits. And all of that whole fight took place in the parking lot in the back alley of the studio.
Nice.
Yeah, made it rain and everything. It was so cool. Very theatrical. But yeah, I've done some shit in Hollywood. Surprise, surprise. I've been in a few things. I just don't talk about it much. Anyways, I really hope somebody can find that Descendants trailer, because I want it for my, my memoirs and stuff. Like, it is really funny how he just jumps in and saves me, and I'm all helpless.
I mean, was it on YouTube?
It was like on their website. I don't even know if it made it to YouTube.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Man, why you bring up Maiko-chan? Go away. It's another character I played. I'm not talking about that right now. Anyways, shall we do community spotlight?
That's right.
It's gonna be weird because it's only us two.
That's fine. We won't have Olaf bringing us down. Oh wait, he's in the chat. He's in the chat. Oh, yeah, I'm so sad about Olaf not being here.
Oh my God, he's already starting the song. You can't start the song yet. Stop. Wait for us. Shit. Okay, go to messages.
Yeah. It was on the other one, right? It was on the.
You straight did the lama. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah. Leave my Maiko-chan alone. Damn it, Ebenezer. Okay, you guys are going too quick. Will you wait? You put your Friggy? When did you make that icon? He's a Friggy icon.
Fridge rage.
When did you make that? I haven't seen it. Oh, I am so happy you have that icon.
All right. Shall we do this then?
Dude, I don't know why you and I are not Capcom creators yet. Just from Manon and Friggy alone at EVO. Like, why are we not Capcom creators yet?
Did you apply for that?
I applied twice and I never even got a rejection letter.
I don't even know how that thing works.
And then I asked at EVO if they could look into it, but I haven't heard or seen anything. Okay. I should probably go poke them and be like, yo, Capcom creators.
Yeah, I'm not even a Capcom creator, actually. I should probably make sure I am one, so.
You probably should. Like, we probably
should. I know
should.
UltraChenTV is one.
Oh, then you're fine.
I'm not one.
But
so.
that is you. You're fine.
Well, it is me now. It is me now, so it wasn't in the past, so.
So does that mean we could do Stream Fighter together?
I mean.
Can we?
We could, but I mean, it wouldn't be an UltraChenTV thing, right?
No, it won't. It will be different, but we could still do it on your channel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I mean, I
have so much shit to say about Street Fighter. And I have so much Capcom stuff to talk about.
Oh, man.
And we have so much cool shit laying around. You've got cool shit, we got cool shit, like, anyways. Yes, show off your emotes. Okay. Anyways, all right. Community spotlight.
SNK community spotlight. We're talking about you.
Yay.
Okay. Who do we got?
All right, so just go to their handle, the first photo. Okay, so we got Lejean here. I'm sure you guys, some of you already probably follow them, but their art is absolutely beautiful. Go on ahead and follow them on Twitter and you will enjoy. I mean, they don't just do SNK, they do like all fighting games. Like, you will really like some of their like Kami art and Street Fighter art as well as what I'm gonna show. So go on ahead. Let's go for the next one. Hello!
This
Andy,
is definitely a targeted
Andy.
Picture. Yeah.
This is one of the best poses I have seen of where it's just enough. It's not overly like lewd or anything, and she's given those bedroom eyes to Andy. Like, I love this photo. That's why I had to show it to you guys first. Okay, this is great. I love this art. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at how cute Angel looks. She's ready to, suplex you. That's like I'm going to grab you by the waist and hold you really tight, and then you're going to be knocked out.
Is that one of those, that meme of like real men, like real people lift you up when you're...
Yes, lift you up.
Yeah. Like the Darth Vader memes. Yeah.
That's exactly it. And yes, I didn't know this, but apparently Olaf loves Lejean, by the way.
Okay.
She gonna kill you real quick. She gonna send that ass. I absolutely. I think for me, it's the eyes. His eyes are so strong.
Yeah.
With the very badass females, strong fighting females that are already have this prowess, okay? So
he's
the
really
fact
good
that
at faces. The
he
eyes,
is.
the nose,
He
and the
really,
mouth
really is.
good.
Yeah, I'm just all about his stuff right now.
Yeah. And I know everybody's like, you're looking at the faces, James? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the faces here. Okay.
Yes.
So.
I thought you might like that
Oh,
one.
nice. Isla, nice.
I thought that was really pretty. I love his styles and how he can switch it up between character.
Yeah.
And I really like that a lot. Oh, you missed us just ranting about old random pop-up cafes and stuff. And,
Is that Kula?
yeah, it's Kula.
Okay.
This is the Kula that I remember from the beginning. This is unhappy Kula. This is Ness. This is full-on Ness Kula, okay? Before ice cream, before lollipops, before frolicking around with McDougal. All right, this is Kula. Yeah, the Kula. The Kula.
Oh, Athena.
I thought this was really pretty.
Athena.
Again, the faces.
You know,
The
interesting,
expressions.
like,
The
that
expressions.
Face, I mean, honestly, and I know artists hate it when people do this, but actually that face reminds me a lot of Coquette's artwork too. You know, Irene Coe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the face reminds me of that a lot right there. So.
I thought it was very, very feminine and nicely done for Athena. It's just like the pen work. I think I like the most in that one.
Vanessa.
I put this up here for you Nessa fans.
The eyes are just
the
so
eyes
good.
draw you in. They really do. Well, they do for me.
It's interesting because like it's the sketchiness of the eyes that somehow make it look more realistic.
And Olaf, you're totally right. He's very effective at the glamour.
Yeah.
It's very glam fight poses. Sad face.
Somber Hibiki.
Yes, I liked it though.
Oh, was that? No, that's
No.
no. Oh, yeah.
I did this one for Olaf. Yeah, it's no wonder he's a fan. No wonder he's a fan. Like, her face is far away, but you can still feel it.
Yeah.
Like, with the pose and everything. And I'm here for the sagging. I don't know why, but I'm here for the sagging look.
Oh, the pants sagging.
The pants. Look, they look like they're sagging, but it's still like one whole pant. It's just
not,
the shading.
It's the belt.
Yeah,
it's the belt that makes it look that
yeah,
way,
it looks
so.
like it. It threw me off at first, but anyways. Oh, Pshaw.
Oh, that's a nice Dolores. That's nice.
I really like this angle he chose for her.
Yeah.
Because it kind of like shows off everything about her without being a full body. I really like it.
I've always been surprised that Dolores didn't explode bigger than, in popularity.
I'm really happy she had the impact she did. It's just, again, here's the thing. Like, cosplayers, only a lot of the mainstream and more up there popularity cosplayers, they just care about what is the flavor of the week. And if more people paid attention to KOF 15, you would see more Dolores cosplay than you do.
Right.
Because, and that's the sad thing about the degrade of cosplay nowadays. Like, you're only popular if you cosplay a new thing every week, and that's the thing that people are into.
Oof, yeah.
I can't do that because there's a bunch of shit I don't like or love or care about. That's why you haven't seen me in no fucking Spider-Man, onesie or bodysuit, okay? Because even if I did silk or whichever one I chose, I just feel like I'd look like everyone else.
Right.
How is that unique? How is that special? Like, it doesn't do it for me. Anyways, I stick to what I love, and that's my own downfall for not being that popular. But I wish Dolores was more popular. Look at this. If Blue Mary has so much popularity now and more people and more girls are cosplaying her, I actually have more hope for Dolores. So it's only a matter of time.
And then Iroha.
That's a crane. That is a crane right there. Bird up.
Bird up.
You did bird up. I am down for bird up. I love that stupid Eric Andre.
No, not tell me.
Yeah, I love bird up. Also legalize ranch, please, but also bird up. There you go. Anyways,
the lighting is good on this.
The lighting is good. I like the backlighting.
Yeah.
It makes it really like sultry. And I have not seen an Iroha pose like this before, so this is very, very nice. Very nice. Very new, very nice. Hi, Nathan. I know Nathan. Why are you following Nathan?
So again, this is Lejean.
Yes.
LEJEANX3.
Go follow Lejean. He also does some really good muscle work too. Like he's got a buff Chun-Li image that actually looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie. So, you know. Besides the obvious sexy, he's just a really great artist. So go check him out.
I'm actually curious what Capcom characters he's drawn.
Thank you. That's exactly it. Like, everyone is doing those airbrush bodysuits. There's nothing standing out from you or someone else doing it, except the person who has more followers is going to get more attention doing it. That's it. Right. It's all the same AliExpress $15 bodysuit or Amazon.
They're not, there's no, you're losing the craftsmanship.
There is no craftsmanship anymore. Right. It's lost what it was about. Cosplay was you becoming this character as best as you could, using your own talents and your own two damn hands to make your own costumes. That wasn't for anybody or everybody. Yeah, that's why it was cosplay. It was niche. It was for the people who wanted to learn how to sew.
It wasn't just about dressing up as the character.
Exactly. It was about because crafting.
You have a lot of factory-made costumes.
Everything is mass-produced now, so it's so much easier, which is great for a lot of cosplay, but on the second hand, it has ruined the entire meaning of it.
Right.
Like, you did it because you love this character. You didn't do it because you just want fame and fortune and instant gratification and trying to be popular.
You're talking about low-cost cosplay, that guy, right? Yeah.
Now, see, he's great because a lot of the stuff he does takes a lot of fucking time to do.
Right, yeah.
Okay, when you're painting your own body and you're gluing stuff together or pretending like you're doing this and you still have it come out as clever as you can. No, shout outs to him.
He made the freaking Titan out of matchsticks. Did you see that? Like the Attack on Titan?
Yes.
And it was just like hundreds of matchsticks, dude.
Now, I don't know. I was staring at that and I was like, did he use AI for this or did he actually?
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I'm like, did he really do the whole glue together, Matt? Or is this some AI shit?
Yeah.
Like,
I hope not.
I hope not.
Defeat the whole purpose.
But no, the stuff he comes up with is clever. It's great.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, because cosplay, a lot of it was about the craft along with dressed up as the character. And the problem right now is that there is a whole sect of cosplayers that have lost the craft part of it, right?
Yeah, I don't even call them cosplayers. I just call them like cos models because all you're doing is just standing there.
That's a good term for it,
actually. That's what I call them now. You're just a cos model. You don't even put in the work. Would that work in fighting games in the FGC? Hell no. That's why so many people are mad at modern controls, all right? Like, cosplay now is literally the modern control issue. Buying your cosplay and, trying to become famous off of it is literally the modern control issue. I
don't want to make that an analogy because I like modern controls. I think it should stay, but you
get it. It's about putting in the work. You put in all this work to know all this shit.
Dynamic mode. There you go. Dynamic mode is a better way to put it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dynamic mode, all right? Yeah. It's pretty much
for sure. There's still craftsmanship, and that's the classic cosplayers are still putting in the work.
Yes,
right?
and this is why, like, I get really upset whether you're a big con or a small con, and if you are running a con, you guys need to pay attention to make cosplay judges the ones that are actually winning the fucking awards. at conventions and events. Having a popular cosplayer that buys their shit is not gonna know a French roll seam or lycra fabric from, taffeta, or, having special stitches and foots to do certain things when customizing and making and crafting your own shit, or let alone making your own patterns. There is no fucking way that they're gonna be able to respect, understand, and judge it on a technical level needed in order for all these people who are competing, who put their blood, sweat, and tears into crafting, hours, money, hard work into these costumes. Please, for the love of God, let cosplayers, it's quality over quantity. Because somebody who has 600 followers on Instagram but wins every single best of show or best craftsmanship award at conventions, that is who I'm going to choose, not Miss 100K who won't even fucking show up, okay, to her booth on time just because she's popular, who's just going to be like, oh, I like this because I know it's this.
Right.
I love League of Legends, and they're my favorite characters, so this wins. You have no idea how many times I have been in competitions, and just because some freaking random-ass girl was picked, and she's like, I love League of Legends, so you win, good job.
It's the only one that I know.
Say that on stage, all right? Like, that is not how you do it. I am so sorry. But, shout outs to the people who are still making their cosplays. You are seen, you are understood, you are heard. Trust me, when I judge a competition, this is what I look for. I look for the craftsmanship. I can't even tell you how many times people have lied to my face and said, and when I go, did you make this? Yes, I did. Okay, so tell me how you made it. And they're like, well, I glued this on this, and, I attached this here.
Right.
And I did this. And I'm like, oh, do you mind if I look at your costume? I will straight look and lift and, peek and stuff. And I will see a fucking tag. Okay, I will see a tag from a Cos World or an Easy Cosplay store. And it's like immediate disqualification. Why would you lie to me? Why would you do that? All right.
Oh man.
It.
Did you make this? Yes. How? I bought it.
You know what? And people.
I made it with money.
People got mad. Like I was a judge up north at a convention with two of my homegirls who constantly win like best of show, best craftsmanship. One guy got mad because he didn't win, but he bought his airbrush bodysuit and paid someone a lot of money to commission helmet, gloves, boots, belts.
Right, yeah.
And people nowadays who want to cosplay, they think that is hard enough work to enter competition. It blows my mind. Because he's like, but I had everything commissioned. I paid top dollar for this to be complete. And I'm just like, it's like, I understand, and you look phenomenal. And I think that's so great. And you should definitely continue what you love doing. But what we focus on judging is actually the work that you've put in constructing it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it needs to be the concept like.
Hello, taxpayer.
It's like you were talking about. There needs to be a difference between cosplaying and cosmodeling, basically.
At this point in time, like it really went downhill. Like in 2013, everyone just started using the word cosplay.
Right.
For Marvel, for Disney, for this, for that, everything was a cosplay, and we really just need to divide it. Okay, because not everything is a video game. You have first-person shooters, you have fighting games, you have RPG games, you have adventure games. They're all you have, and then same with fighters. You have anime fighters, you have 2D fighters, you have 3D fighters. We need to break it down. Not everything is cosplay. So we need to break it down. Are you an actual cosplayer? You build your shit. Are you a cos model?
I mean, I feel like, like we were talking about the Ronda Rousey thing earlier, right? Like,
yeah.
I feel like this is the Jessica Negri effect, right? I mean, Jessica Negri really kind of popularized cosplay.
And sadly killed it a lot in that way it's just like, because...
I mean, to be fair, anything that gets that popular usually gets killed at the same time.
It does, and it's sad because, like, when I was cosplaying in the early 2000s, people gave me so much shit. I was deemed the slutty cosplayer. Okay? I was the one who did the slutty, sexy costumes. What was defined as slutty and sexy? Me dressing up as Mai Shiranui.
Right.
me dressing up as Kanu from Iki Tosen, which is just a schoolgirl outfit with the midriff showing. And you were shamed and looked down upon by everyone else who was fully covered in their like Cardcaptor Sakura cosplays and shit. And now it was funny because when she took off, she was doing what you would call slutty cosplay.
Right, yeah.
And then all of a sudden that didn't fucking matter anymore. She is what I like to call the 09ers of cosplay.
Yeah.
Because just like the 09ers in the FGC, it changed. And she changed cosplay in her own 09er way. Everything was now slutty. It was okay. You could be slutty. It was out the door.
I mean, because the hard part about it, honestly, was that back when you were doing the cosplay, that was still during the time when there was a lot more of the geek shaming for girls, right? Like,
yes.
Do you really know anything about Psylocke, right? So when you're dressing sexy back then, it was the whole, you're just here for attention.
Yeah,
You're,
and it
you're
was
not
like,
an actual
fuck
geek,
you.
right?
Let's go fucking go some rounds, okay, on
Right.
CVS too, all right, asshole? Let's go.
I mean, that's kind of why that happened. But when Jessica Negri got popular, then it shifted.
It
right?
shifted, and nobody cared because that's when the Lonely Thirst started happening.
Right.
And so everything completely changed. And then what happened from then until 2013? Every fucking quote-unquote new popular cosplayer, all they did were slutty, like, go-go dancing versions of a character. You had the girls dressed up as sexy go-go dancing looking Chewbacca's.
Right.
You had all the girls wearing different Slave Leia mashups. Cosplay mashups were now a big thing because everybody was bored of what was going on there, you know? So it was just all this, crazy, crazy shit that was going on.
Because it's interesting. The only reason why I know about that is because that's when I was with my ex, and she was a cosplayer.
Yes,
so I
yes.
was definitely more aware of what was going on in the cosplay world at that time. And so, yeah, that was the rise of the Jessica Negri era over
and
there.
everyone copied that, and then you got people, and again, nobody was making shit, they were just buying it.
Right.
So then it started to lose everything that us who pioneered from the late 90s into the early 2000s, all of that was going out the door. People just kept using a cosplay hashtag to get popular. And this was kind of like the degrading of it, the
Right.
degradation of it that has just... So in the future, I really hope people understand that not everything is cosplay. Not everyone's a cosplayer.
Yeah, no,
and there's a difference between cos modeling and dressing up.
Right, like I almost feel like, people even talk about...
That too, the over-sexualizing underage characters. Ugh. That shit just, yeah.
I mean, there was even, I also feel like, you'll even see people refer to, like, Halloween costumes as cosplaying and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Like,
this is Party City. What are you talking about?
It's not quite the same thing.
No, it just became one whole mess. And just
cosplay was more about the crafting.
It
and
was.
And
and the love for that character.
I mean, the funny thing is, like, one of the best talks I've ever heard about cosplay was when Adam Savage was talking
I
about
actually
that.
hate it, and he fucked it up.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Because he wanted, for me, him and that whole spiel, that made it worse. Because then you take that anyone can cosplay. That's like, yeah, anyone can play a video game. But when you get into the competitive aspect of it, all of that shit flies out the door and it's completely different.
Yeah, I mean,
I get that people can't sew. I get people have disabilities and things that hinder them, or, they just want an easy way to become a character they love. I get it. That's fine. Dress up like that. Go have fun at the con with your friends. Totally fine. But when it comes into a competition standpoint is where I have the issue with.
Yeah. Obviously, the competitive side of things is very different. Yeah. Obviously, that's where you want to judge. So unless you want, unless it's like you have different categories, right? Like you have the
And you usually
craftsman
do.
category,
Yes.
the performance category, etc., right?
And
there's,
not
like,
only that, there's like the big ones that I try, because again, so many people now that geek culture is popular. Every fucking person, every city wants to have a Comic-Con now. Everybody's calling every con Comic-Con. They can't even think of clever names for their own conventions anymore. Like, everybody just wants to be just like Comic-Con. So
well, like I said, geek culture's taken
exactly.
over, so.
And people think that, oh yeah, we'll have a cosplay contest. Yeah, just first, second, third prize. Okay. Nah, dude, I'm sorry. You can't do that. There's not, it goes beyond first, second, and third place. You've got kids. You've got beginners. You've got novice. You've got expert. You've got best in show, best craftsmanship, best performance. All right. And then whatever you want to do in between those. Like, it's really, really so much more than people think. And they're still not getting it. You know, I'm 20 plus years into cosplaying, and since it's had its boom, people still don't get it. Yeah. So this is why I like to still cosplay. This is why I like doing panels, talking about the new versus the old. And this is why I love being a judge, because I want to make sure. I've been there. I've been on the competitive side. I have over 14 different cosplay trophies and titles and certificates I've won from doing it when I feel like competing. And like, after going through biases, after, you know, going through favoritism, all this other stuff, I really like judging because I have no bias. I have no favoritism. I'm focused on the community, and I love seeing the awesome work that people make and create. And when they're talking to me about how they did their costume, you know, we're both getting ideas for making stuff in the future. Like, it's this really great feeling and interaction you get from actual other cosplayers who have worked just as hard making their stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it. And that's what I love about the competition. And then getting to see them shine on stage. Because that's another thing. If you've ever been in a cosplay competition, it's just like it's just as much nerves as top 8.
I really kind of wish you had the ability to like go to Kuwait and check out their cosplay.
Oh my god, their cosplay! Oh my god, they're amazing.
Because they were more about they had all the performance aspect.
Yes,
and everything.
yes. It is literally a performance.
We went to the to one of the Kuwait tournaments, and
isn't that where they had one of the like world cosplay like nationals or something?
I'm not sure, but
wasn't it a qualifying round for
no,
World Cosplay
I don't think
Summit?
I don't think the things that we were at were for that. So
it must have been something
it was just
else.
really impressive, the degree, and then they would record the skits,
audio and the skits,
and they would perform the skits and stuff
that
like that.
Is the epitome of going on stage in your cosplay and competing in like the masquerades,
right?
Because they weren't just called cosplay contests, they are called masquerades,
right?
AX, you have to thank for that, and San Diego Comic-Con, you have to thank for that, because they actually go all out. The masquerades are 5-6 hours, sometimes 7, depending on how many people they allowed in to compete. Everybody is doing, and this is the other thing, that cosplay is more than just standing there looking pretty and getting popular. It was about performing. Mm-hmm. It was about, I used to do fight choreographies, which they frowned upon. Okay, when I did, you know, fighting game characters versus each other, I had the CVS2 music going. It is Yoon versus Mai. You know, I'm cachosaing, I'm doing all the moves. You know, my ex was doing them too. Like, it was a performance. You had to be clever. You had to think of skits that would either make people laugh or entertain them for 30 seconds or less. You know, you had to put music together, audio together. It was such a thing. Yeah, masquerades for the hell of it. And that's what I like too, because a lot of times back in the day, people would be like, Kitty, we're doing a cosplay skit for the masquerade. You want to be in it? And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then the crazy thing is we won. Nice. We won one of the categories. I think we won for like, it was like the funniest, I won for the funniest skit that night. because it was just a yaoi spin-off of everyone from Capcom versus SNK.
Jesus.
And that's some of the fun stuff too. When you just go and have fun and just want to mess around, sometimes you end up winning something too. So it was great.
Oh, man.
I'll have to bring in some of my like awards and trophies. There's one trophy I wish I would have kept, but I gave to my girlfriend instead because she never won anything. She was actually more of a friend of me, and now she's like someone that I absolutely cannot stand anymore.
Oh no!
But when we were friends,
So she still has your trophy, and
she
you're
still
just
has my motherfucking trophy. Damn it!
God damn it! Oh man!
And that was great because that was like one of the only Anime Expo New York, the only one I went to, and it was an apple. It was glass trophy. It was an apple, and it was the New York skyline. In the city skyline.
That's cool. That's
and then
cool.
it said Best Presentation Anime Expo 2002.
Right.
Like, I doubt I could even get that recreated. If somebody knows, let me know, because I really want my fucking trophy. But I have some big trophies. I have like 2 trophies this big.
Right.
And I have medals. I have certificates. Like, I saved all of that stuff.
All
So.
my trophies are from like spelling bees and stuff.
Yoshi, shut up. You have some like Evo medals and stuff, don't you?
No,
Don't you have any from FGC medals? Do you have
no,
FGC stuff?
I don't have any FGC medals.
I thought you had like 1 or 2.
Maybe
from
when
like a Super Turbo.
Well, no, because like even when I got top 8 at Mario Kart, they didn't have medals for top 8. So
What?
yeah.
Aw.
So I didn't get any medals. For
Wait,
that.
you made top 8 in Mario Kart?
Mario Kart DS, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Back in the day.
I haven't fought you in Mario Kart.
I mean, the crazy thing is my Mario Kart DS, even when I was at EVO, I wasn't even as good. I got way better at the game later, but I've lost all of that right now at this point.
I'm glad you got a participation trophy. Good for you, Olaf.
Yeah, all my trophies are from like writing
man.
contests and spelling bees and
Hey, you
art
know
contests.
what? My parents wish I had those trophies instead, okay, James? Like,
Right.
they had to settle.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
the best I got is what we were talking about a few days ago. Is like, oh, did you win money? All right, like, until I won a fat, like, cash prize, but I'll talk about that later. Because I just talked to Ertola and
Right,
Chen about
yeah.
that at dinner.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
going to tell you the story again. Like, a second time in the week. We're not going to do that. Anyways, oh my God. Thank you so much, you guys.
You said you weren't going to rant again.
That
but,
wasn't a rant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These are literally memoirs of a cosplayer, okay?
I'll let Mike be the judge.
These
of
are
that
confessions
one,
of a cosplayer, and you're gonna get legit shit. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, look at my phone. Oh God. Oh God. Where on my phone? Where? I'm looking at my phone. I don't see shit. Like, where?
He didn't
Did you
text
tag
you?
me in something? Like, I'm looking. I don't see anything. Where do you want me to look at my phone?
This is
Seriously.
the worst part about it. Some people will be like, I messaged you. And I'm like, this does not clear up anything.
Oh shit!
so-
Okay, he needs to get back inside.
Oh.
I have the keys.
He's downstairs. Okay. Hey, bye.
Oh my God. Anyways, okay, I will apologize if you guys think I'm ranting, but honestly, I'm just telling you all of my stories and experiences from 1998 up until now of when I was cosplaying. So, no, the gate.
Oh, the gate.
The gate. Yeah, go to the gate. Thank you. But I have actually been debating and talking with James about having my own streaming show called Stream Fighter, and us just shooting the shit talking about all fighting games. Because as much as I love SNK, I can't talk about other stuff I want to talk about, on the show. Or we try not to, and then we come back to SNK subjects at hand. But anyway, thank you. I'm glad. But yeah, you might see us try that in the future. Especially when I bring crazy stuff for us to try, like I want to do it, streaming and put it up on YouTube. So, I've been working on it. I've been kind of holding back on it for the past year and a half, but you will see Stream Fighter sometime soon. Hopefully by the end of the year. Hopefully. I know, right? I love it. Because I love all my fighting games. So Stream Fighter is what I'm going to do in kind of like Street Fighter-y font. So just look for it. Yes, coming in 2024. Yes. You gotta let me make the shirts before you pre-order them, okay? I'm working on that too. Oh, hi. Hello. Right?
I asked you if you wanted anything on the way back.
I didn't get that. I didn't. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Those just came.
Trash.
Yes, I'm telling you, I didn't get your messages. I believe you. And I wish you would have brought food. Because there's nothing more than what our viewers love to do but watch us eat and drink Terry's armpit. Bro. I am so mad. I know, right?
Welcome back, Olaf. Alright, so that's the end of the show. So, yeah.
I mean, I got to come back, say hi, wave. Puppies have plenty of food at the ready.
You got that?
Should we call it then?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, alright. So
you came back just in time to decide what to play for the music.
I mean, I feel that since I missed the last hour, I don't get to make that call.
No, but I will let you and I will meet you halfway. Look up Buriki 1 music.
Oh, shit, yeah. Just play Guy Tendo's theme.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Just do Guy Tendo's theme.
I fucking love Guy Tendo's theme.
From Buriki 1, right?
Well, his 11 theme is actually just his Buriki theme anyway.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know, right? Tachikoma, that's the whole reason. Like, I can't believe anybody's done that, so I'm gonna do it. And you guys heard it here first.
Right
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, try not the arranged one. I don't remember what the difference is.
So would I! And I would like to sing the song with you guys, too.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's all I'm gonna sing right now. That wasn't even the words, I was just being silly. Sorry. What?
Shall I start it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Alright, you guys.
This theme kicks ass.
Thank you so much. That signature SNK guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this game came out in '99, if I recall correctly.
That's actually going to be our wedding song.
Buriki.
Right.
Yeah, no, we will talk True Love We Making because that's going to be our wedding song at one point. I decided that while playing the game, okay?
Yo.
I was like, I'm getting married to this shit.
Yo, Roy is fire, though.
Oh, Roy. Don't get me started on Roy. Because I don't just like blonde guys that punch things, alright? We'll talk about it on Street Fighter. I still haven't seen Steve's trailer.
Well, we've got plenty of time.